Howdy. Can you all hear me? I hope you can all hear me. Welcome to the Tuesday night show, folks. Guys, do me a favor. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. What up, Wasp? Good to see you, hon. How are you? Just give me a 1 in the chat if I'm coming in loud enough and you guys can hear me and all that sort of stuff. Press 1. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sugar Britches. Appreciate. All right. So tonight we had some technical difficulties that we weren't expecting. It doesn't appear as though Gutter is going to be able to join us tonight, unfortunately, which is a definite bummer because she had a huge surprise for you guys. And I guess we're going to keep the surprise, and I'm not going to tell you jack shit because she's going to do some things and have some stuff to talk about next week. So that's where we're at. I'm going to kind of fly the ship solo for a little while, and then our buddy Bobby's going to come on. I already spoke with him, and he's going to help me fly the show, and we're going to see where it goes. Because we didn't have any real topics sketched out for tonight, we had Gutter's surprise. Things are kind of open table. So I'm going to do a couple of things here first. I'm going to add the invite button, and that's going to take me a minute, guys, so please bear with me. And I'm going to put the link in so people can join. And hold on. Tonight's thing is supposed to be showing up here. Let's try refreshing the page. Which takes a little while, and I apologize, guys. I know I'm kind of glitchy at the moment and everything. It's just how it goes, man. Running this one-man show is not easy. Oh my God, my computer is so slow. Hold on, guys. I'm trying. There it is. There's the show. Okay, hold on. Almost there. My computer is too damn slow. Isn't that like a thing? The rent is too damn high. The guy, remember the guy? Didn't he have a boot on his head? He was running for like New York office or mayor or some shit. He said, I'm running on the rent is too damn high. I think that's what he said. Hey, Ash, I see you guys on my phone. I'm waiting for my screen to boot up on my computer so I can just simply post the damn. Okay, all right, let's see. Chat. Left click. Paste. Hold on. Wait a minute. Shit, don't tell me I don't know how to. Guess what, guys? I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Why can't I get the 3 bumpy things? Oh, God, this is going to drive me nuts. I get 3. There they are. Hold on. Come on. Hold on, guys. I apologize. All right. Pin message. God damn it. It keeps disappearing. Pinned message is pinned. All right. Get the hell out of this. Back to reality. Add Bobby to the screen.
What's up, Yank? What's up, gutter people?
What up, dude? Tuesday. What's going on, brother?
All right. How you doing? Hanging in there?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Let me turn this music down a little bit.
Always.
Thank you for stepping in, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Always. You're my favorite people. But thank you for having me. I gotta
No,
grab
always
my
a pleasure.
my vape. Hang on.
Yeah, man. Where the hell's the music? All right. Why is this music so loud? Everybody complaining about the music. Let's drop that down. For some reason, the volume isn't even working. Okay. Fuck
Don't
the
tell the
music.
hotel staff. I'm not supposed to do this in here.
I didn't see nothing.
Me neither. I didn't even know I was in a hotel.
I got a quick little thing. Two things, actually. One to Wasp Bitch, and to you also, Bobby. I owe you guys an apology. Last week I was a bit snippy. I was a bit weird. I had some shit going on. It's no excuse. But I don't want to mistreat people who treat me well. And I am sorry for snapping at you, Bobby, in particular, and for dismissing Wasp Bitch when she was saying that she saw things that she said she saw. That was not cool, and I wouldn't expect people to do that to me. So I'll publicly say that I was an asshole, and I do apologize for that. I hope
Well,
you'll
in
accept.
rebuttal, first of all, we know your stance on the Woogie Boogies. So no one holds that against you. And me, I had fun getting put in timeout. I wasn't in any way offended. I was like, oh boy. It wasn't taken that way on this end at all.
Okay, cool.
We're
I
boys,
appreciate it.
and I don't mind little ball busting here and there. I tweaked the nerve, and I got put in timeout. That's the usual case with me. So no harm, no foul. All love, brother. It's all good. Don't
right on, brother. Thank you.
Don't let that ride your spirit too much.
Okay.
On my end, Wasp. Yeah, no worries. Not everybody believes what I am. Hey, we'll make a believer out of him at some point. We'll take him out to the woods.
Well, the funny thing is
do it.
The funny thing is with the thing that I had to go through this last weekend, I'm kind of hoping there is a little wooga wooga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I could use a little. Yeah. So,
but
first anyway,
and foremost, my condolences. That's a tough thing. I got a few of those boxes, and I just talked to them like they're there. It's in
Yes.
There's no taking away from it. It's like losing a child. It's a part of Poochie was a part of the family, so don't try to dismiss it as anything less. And my condolences to you.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was tough. I'll tell you, man. I've had to do that many times with different pets, but this one was a little special. It was a little different. For the last 11 years, him and I shared every single day together. And, the wife went back to work on Monday, and I was just home in this house alone, and I didn't realize how alone I really was without that guy under my feet, in my way, following me around. I mean, just kind of crazy. And I haven't really been able to move past Saturday in that whole thing, but we had a good day on his last day, and it worked out very nice. And I couldn't ask for nicer vet people that came to the house to do the deed. They were super understanding. They didn't rush us. It wasn't like they were on the clock. You know what I mean? So they took their time, which was nice. And it was good. It was very peaceful, man. He went super, super peaceful. And that's the way I hope to go someday.
Yeah. The tough part is knowing that, you're looking at your Poochie going, you feel like judge, juror, and executioner. There's that point. But that way they get to go in their sleep. Some of our fates are much, much worse. That's it's a very humane
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I've almost been taken out a few times, and it wouldn't have been peaceful like that. So we could be thankful for that. And
definitely.
Well, hopefully you won't be lonely too long. I'm only stuck up here till May. I got a road trip to make.
Where you going?
Someplace warm, tropical, with palm trees. Maybe.
Shit.
We'll see.
Shit. Sounds nice. Smells like dog.
That's quite all right. So do I. Don't tell Amanda I'm in the hotel. I only got to shower on the weekends.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Too funny. Oh, shit. So I don't know if you heard before I pinned the comment there. and it is still pinned. I can see it, so we're in good shape there. Um, I was talking, and unfortunately, Gutter can't be with us tonight, which sucks. She may try to finagle her way with computers in here somehow, but we were trying before the show, and it just wasn't happening. So, you know,
Well, she
she's
is
not
always
going to be.
welcome on her own show.
Oh,
Y'all been
absolutely.
hijacked. You got to deal with me and Yank. What's going on, motherfuckers? They Gutter.
Yeah, what are
How's
we
it
going to
feel?
call this?
Am I technically the Gutter now?
No, you're still the box. You're
I
still
gotta
the
go
box.
get my booby tassels.
So, you said you were you had written down some comments or something on some things, because I'll be honest, I have not in a week turned on the TV, nor the computer, or paid attention to goddamn anything. So
Well,
I don't know what's going on around me.
It has been a slow news week because they're all on damage control. I do have some things written down. Gutter Girl's favorite song. Hey, what's up? Don't worry, she'll find a way. We have faith. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Yank in a
Quick,
box. Oh man, Yank in
quick
a
shout
box.
out to Derek on here though. He says, "Am I checking my messages? Not really, dude. Except the messages on here. I can't be bouncing between the phone, YouTube, StreamYards, Facebook. I can't be all over the place at once. So no, I'm not checking my messages."
Did Kia just call me testosterone boy?
I don't
It's
know.
Bobby Rants a lot. I got my own ticker, damn it. I earned that like a badge of honor.
Yeah. Right on.
Sucks GG's in here, but hey, it will be fine. Well, it'll always be okay, but where there's a will, there's a way. GG.
That's right.
You know, just in, I heard she was scraping the patina off the Statue of Liberty via toothbrush. So she might be
doing that. She might be. She is that kind of patriotic. She might be doing something like that. I heard she might be scraping bugs off the space shuttle windows, but that could be a different. The International Space Station. So
what happens when that thing shuts down? What are we doing with that thing,
bro? I don't know, man. I remember Skylab was a problem, and that was little. That was not a football field falling.
No. Could you imagine, though, what it was like up on that space station when Russia invaded Ukraine? There's Russians and Americans. Oh, man. You probably saw the whole thing fucking balance out real quick. All the weight shifted to the outer edges. The hell's going on up there? Then they pulled all the Russians out, I think.
I think they did, too, when they threatened not to take an American home. They threatened not to let him come down, I think. So
yeah, call Ukraine.
Kind of crazy, man. What is going on with Ukraine?
All right, this is what I'll tell you about Ukraine. You can't believe either side. It could have been avoided, and the normal warmongers are getting their pockets padded. That's what's happening. Zelensky's on a suicide mission. Putin is trying to, get his land bridge to Crimea, and the citizens of both nations are suffering because they're the two dipshit leaders.
That sounds about right. Isn't that sort of all wars?
It really is, and we usually fund both sides of them.
Right.
Well, we're giving oil to the Russians. We're letting them, pad their pockets, and then we're sending out all of this military aid to Ukraine. So. And Biden doesn't know where he is. He's shaking hands with fucking ghosts. He sees the wooga boogers, and then he doesn't know how to get off a goddamn stage. So,
bro, did you see him get corralled away by the Easter Bunny?
No, I have not seen that yet.
Bro, we got to look that up, because if you got screen and can do it, do it. Because he was talking Afghanistan and some other shit to some people in the crowd. And somebody in a fucking Easter Bunny outfit, who must have been Secret Service or something, one of his handlers, steps in front of him, waves their arms like, no, and sent him off in another direction. He just kind of fucking toddler walked off. It was crazy.
Shit. Holy shit. It's right here. Hold on.
Go
Let me
for it.
turn
Yeah,
my mic so
let's get
y'all
this
can
up.
get the speakers. Yeah, I'm gonna do share screen. Wow, I did not see this. I'll be honest, I know what a fuck show it is. So I don't
Oh no, I hear
I
you.
don't watch the news. It's amazing how informed you could stay when you don't watch the news, but it's good for fucking entertainment.
Now, do I add this? Do I add this, or do you add this?
You have to add it. You're running the StreamYard.
Okay. All right.
There
Okay.
it is.
So I just hit add screen. Okay, so you should be coming up here. It takes a second. Everything runs so damn slowly, man.
Hey, good morning, Ashley. I love this. But
Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, you gotta back it up.
Do this again. The Easter Bunny caught stopping President Biden from answering reporters' questions. Hey, good morning, Ashley.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Tell me that wasn't an obvious no.
And he looks mad about it. Like, the fucking Easter Bunny just stopped me from talking. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That's
I know,
insane.
right? Which
You know,
way
the
did
one
he
thing
go?
I'll
Which
say
way did
about
he go?
Trump is that boy he would sit there. He's not transparent. He'd talk to reporters for an hour and a half, and they'd say he left the helicopter running for an hour and a half. Yeah, answering every goddamn question. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
The
Trump would
Easter
have grabbed
Bunny.
that bunny. Trump would have grabbed that bunny by the head and spun it around.
Yeah, get
I'm
out
gonna
of here. Go
finish
look for
talking
Easter
here.
eggs. Unbelievable. That's nuts. The Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny.
Yep. But you know
Oh.
that's probably Jen Psaki in that thing or some shit. It's who's
That
ever
little
running the
Russian.
country.
Is that like a South Park knockoff? Hold
What?
on. Easter Bunny shit, Bobby. You have to see the Easter Bunny. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. I'm going through the comments real quick.
Oh,
Ukraine
gotcha.
had a big victory attack. They shot 2 Javelin missions into the Ruskies' top warship, the Moskova. Now, this is where you can't believe everything. With the Moskova, that's their flagship. Yes.
Yes.
They reported it sank before it sank, and they said javelins did it, and then Russia said a fire did it. Doesn't matter. There's two sides to this, and the Fox News people are warmongering, and then the left-wing media are on the side of Ukraine, warmongering. You have all aspects of MSM saying that Ukraine's winning, Russia's not. I'm telling you right now, with one press of a button, Putin can wipe out the entire fucking country. But this,
Oh yeah.
fuck Ukraine. You know why we're all the news is strung about with Ukraine? Because our president is being corralled by the goddamn Easter Bunny. We're in serious trouble here, folks.
I know, bro. I mean, this is crazy. This is like straight out of some kind of fucking science fiction movie that's a comedy or a tragedy or one of the two.
That the president, they don't have confidence in the president of the United States to communicate with the people. And we have a very serious problem. See, they used to let Trump run and answer question after question after question, hoping he would say something stupid that they could twist up. This guy, they that just shut up back in the plane, read the script, get back in the plane. And that shows a lack of confidence. And I have a feeling it's because he's a senile, geriatric patient who they put up and said, if you're president, you control the DOJ, you won't go to prison, you can pardon your son, but you are going to do everything we say. And that includes Russia, that includes China. They're using this poor bastard. They're beating the hell out of him. And at this point, I agree with Rick. It's elder abuse. Do I feel bad for him? Nah. You lay in the bed that you made that bed. You fucking lay in it. You want to rip this country off for 50 years and act like the Don and the big guy and all that? You know what? This is what you get. This is what you get.
Agreed.
And now that they're done with you, if they go to indict your son and everything's ripped away and you're just left in the corner of a nursing home by yourself, well, you know what? You lived like a piece of shit. You die like a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not all
Hey,
lives
Bob,
matter. I got news for you.
That's true. Hey, got a girl's in the
Apparently-
chat. Got a
Is
girl's
she?
in the chat.
Is she?
Yeah, she's under our
Hey!
yanking gutter. There she is.
Where
What
are
up,
you?
girl?
What are you doing? You scraping the Statue of Liberty? That's what we heard.
Yeah, she's wiping her ass, lighting the Lady Liberty torch or some shit. Something
Back to
patriotic. I'm sure
front.
she's
Back to front. That's what I heard. What's up,
Front to
Damon?
back.
Epic. Yeah, you know what's epic? Our president being shut down by the fucking Easter Bunny. Next thing you're gonna see little bunny foo-foo come in and give him a new pair of pants when he shits himself in front of the fucking queen again or whatever. How many watching? How many watching, Yank? I gotta pull up the YouTube.
I get 19. I get 19. 20.
20
Oh,
watching,
hey.
11 likes. Smash that like button. Unless you don't
Hit
like
it.
it, that's fair.
Hit
It's
it.
a free fucking country.
Hit it. Speaking of that,
Chief is
we go
smoking
from,
up
we
a
go from
storm.
we go from 101 subscribers to 99, from 89 to 99. We're all over the place. I don't know. Are people messing with the numbers on purpose? Like, I'll subscribe
Sometimes.
today, unsubscribe tomorrow.
Sometimes that
Shit's
happens.
pretty funny.
Like who said little bunny foo-foo? Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in a good time where that little motherfucker was hopping through the forest. You
Yeah.
know? Now the forest is on fire. Someone's got to say foo-foo. Hashtag save
Foo-foo.
foo-foo.
Say foo-foo. What up, Tim? How you doing,
But
brother?
yeah, as far as subscribers, people will subscribe and unsubscribe. Happens all the time. I would always put my, like, if people go, how many subscribers do you have? I give it a margin of error of about like 7 or 8. You know what I mean? In the video,
Yeah, man.
Potato Head Joe just made a bunny stop him from sniffing little girls' hair. Probably a lot more than that. He
Yeah.
might start talking about his fucking leg hair again and cockroaches.
Dude,
Or actually
how he
send-
went from leg hair to cockroaches, how do you even make that connection? And then the crowd doesn't even go, what? He's talking about black kids?
I learned about roaches.
Cockroaches?
In his
Oh,
day,
man.
that's how they referred to black people was roaches.
It is
Remember,
so
he was
crazy.
friends with Robert Byrd and
That's-
you know, commended the guy, and that guy was like a KKK Grand Wizard or Super Dragon or Super Saiyan or whatever the fuck those Democrat fucking pieces of shit
Yeah.
were.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, fucking
the
nuts.
house plant was
Fucking-
in our state today. Is that Biden? Biden's the house plant? Someone send Rick
He
after
was in
the
New Hampshire?
Squad
Oh, God. Get him
Who's
out
at
of
the
my
petrol station? Oh, that lady at the petrol station. You know what she's not used to, and I noticed this. She kept trying to get her fucking card back out. The chip readers lock your card in. It used to say swipe quickly.
Mhm.
Insert card, please remove quickly. She's yanking on the fucking thing, trying to get it out. It's like, no, that's a chip lock. You know. Well, this
Yeah,
white jersey
Yeah, you
doesn't
gotta
look
kind of
like
leave
it's
them in.
your own. Yeah, and you're talking
You know what the
about
weird-
flammable shit. That lady could have blown up the whole place.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy shit at the gas station, but I'll be honest, man. If I was behind her, I probably would have leaned out my window and said, ma'am, you need some help. That's just me. That's just how I roll.
We don't know that Rick didn't do that. It was only a 40
I know.
second video.
I'm not saying whether he should have or he shouldn't have. I'm saying for me, I know I would have. That's just how I am, you know.
Me too.
But
The one time
no.
I couldn't help someone at a gas station, I'm pumping gas into my van, and this Asian girl walks over. Young chick, got her parents in the car. It's a Lexus. She comes up and she goes, "Excuse me, can you help me?" I was like, "What kind of help do you need? You're at the pump." Okay, yeah, what's up? She goes, "What happens if I put this in my car?" And she points to the diesel pump. I was like, well, don't do that. She goes, I already
Yeah, no.
did. And she points at the pump. And it was like $30 worth. It was a good amount of diesel. And I just look at it. I said, don't start the engine. Don't
Right.
start it. There's a shop right here. They have a shop at the gas station. Ask the guys to push it over and drain the fucking tank. I said, don't run that into your engine. You know, it'll sludge it all the hell up.
I'll be honest, man. I did that one time with a work truck, with a van. that we were driving. But what we had was, this was right after a major hurricane that we had down here. So a lot of the gas pumps, the stations were out. So we had 2 tanks in our yard. One was diesel, one was gas. Now my van took gas, and I had been filling up at that all the time. I was a little distracted that morning, and I grabbed the wrong handle. And they should have had a diesel nozzle on that thing, because a diesel nozzle is a different size than a gas nozzle. So it wouldn't have fit, but it did fit. And I sat there and I filled my whole fucking tank up for my truck. I get in it and I'm like, that smells like diesel fuel. And I'm like, oh no. And I go in and I tell my boss, I'm like, guess what I did? I thought I was going to get fired, but I didn't get in trouble, simply because the nozzle was a gas nozzle, not a diesel nozzle. So
yeah, you should clearly mark that shit. Yeah.
Exactly. But, feel like a dumbass? Yes.
Hey, this girl had it marked. I just looked at her. I was like, oh, I can't help you, but they can. Do not turn the key or push the button, whatever the hell that car did at the time.
Yeah. No, speaking of that,
push the button. No, Pesky. Hey, what's up, Pesky, by the way? A lot of gas stations, because like you have diesel trucks, diesel Mercedes, and I think maybe Audi or Volkswagen make diesels. Only certain diesel nozzles don't fit, like the ones that Yank is talking about. The first time I got one that didn't fit, I was like, oh fuck, because I'm at a truck stop. I was like, oh, I can't get diesel, and they're like, no, that's why there's a lip on the gas tank. But many diesels handles will fit right into it. They're usually marked green, sometimes yellow, sometimes gray. It depends on the gas station. What you got to look for is the separate little button, and it says diesel 40. And if there's a nozzle on each side of the pump, that's usually what gives it away. If you pull up to a pump, there's only one button and one nozzle. Most likely that's diesel or kerosene. If you pull up to a pump and there's 4 buttons and 2 nozzles, the one on the left is generally diesel. And the colors that they put on the pumps vary. Apparently no one follows the goddamn code. This is why New Jersey doesn't let anyone pump their own gas.
Gotcha. Bob, listen, I got to address Derek here. He says, get me on, you weirdo. All right, dude. Listen, Derek, here's the thing. You go to the pinned comment at the top of the YouTube
link
in the chat section. It's a link. It says Yank and Gutter, HTTPS, and it's blue and gold. You tap that, okay? After you tap that, it's going to bring you to a thing called StreamYards. You're going to see a picture of yourself. It takes a second. There's a little microphone slide thing on the side that goes up and down when you talk. And then there's buttons on the bottom. Don't touch any of those. You should get a prompt to allow StreamYard to use your microphone and your camera. Then you scroll down a little bit more. There's a place for you to put your name in. I suggest do a different name, Derek. And I'll see you when you say enter studio. I'll see you down the bottom of my screen down here, and I'll be able to click you in if you do. Okay? That's how it works. I can't just send you in, brother.
Yeah, you got to click the link. Click the link above. Usually it's below. It's above.
Above, below me,
No.
That kind of shit.
What's up, Jake? What's up, Tim? What's up, Pesky? And what's up, Derek? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. We love y'all. Y'all make this show worth it. It's like hanging out with the awesome kids. Y'all the cool kids. Don't ever forget that.
Bobby the salesman. He needs a job in sales. That's what you need, brother. You can make a killing.
Well, anybody hiring? Because as of May 6th, I'm taking a month off, and then after that, I'm freelance. So
no shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Good for you.
Taking a month off. It's not a month off. It's a month of working for free because I can't pay myself to move my own storage. If I could pay myself, I would have been a millionaire years ago.
Yeah, man. I deserve all the money I deserve.
What did I do today? I wrote checks all day. God damn it. Now give me money.
Yeah, that's tough. You don't do the electronic pay stuff?
The what?
Electronic? Through the electronics? You actually write physical checks?
Oh, sometimes I do. It's easier because there's a record of it. I got a carbon copy. You get a physical check, and sometimes it's easier. A lot of bills I just have automatically paid. It's just auto, which fucks you
Yeah.
sometimes. There's a website out there. I gotta find it. Sometimes you lose track and you get runaway subscriptions, and then you're like, "Where the hell did this charge come from? What's going on? Who do we have here? Is this Derek?
What's up, kid?
What's up, Derek?
What's up,
Happy
dude?
Tuesday.
Fucking rockstar.
Hey, how's everything? I dig the
Good,
hair.
man.
I used to have
dude,
long hair.
Bobby.
Bro, this
Oh,
dude's had
Bobby.
hair since we were little kids. That was way longer than everybody else's. Say that again?
Yeah.
What are you doing, brother?
And you
Can you hear
inked
me?
up? You got some ink? Oh shit. Tell me you play music.
Can you hear us, Derek?
Jake needs my help. What can I help you with, Bo?
Derek, can you hear us? Can you?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I'm back.
There you
Sorta.
are.
Beb,
Sorta. There you go. All right.
I got a bad internet connection down here.
Yeah, you do.
What's going on, Lee? Welcome to the party.
What's that?
I was
Oh, we're
shouting
just
out
talking
some
with people in the
comments.
chat too.
Hey Lee, and hey Derek, what's going on? I dig the hair. I see you got some ink on you, huh? You play music and shit? You ride bikes? What's your story?
He's talking to you, Derek.
It's frozen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There he is. We got you, you weirdo.
There we go.
What are you doing? At least you had a decent freeze face. Some people get frozen like, mid-word, and it looks fucking crazy.
Now, Derek, let me ask you, are you still have YouTube playing in background?
Yep.
Get off YouTube and just use StreamYard for now. Close out YouTube. And just use the StreamYard. Because you're on StreamYard right now.
Leave the StreamYard.
Yeah, leave the StreamYard, but close the YouTube. Whoop. Ah. What happened? Ah. Shit, dude. No. If
Well,
you
give me a
have,
little
if
background.
you have,
Derek, you said he's had hair for a long time. You guys came up together?
oh yeah, him and I go back to like 6th grade.
Oh shit.
I used to have hair with him.
Oh shit. That's cool. Not
Yeah,
many people get to know people and keep them in their circle that long. That's a blessing. That's when they used to say you could count your real friends on one hand.
Yes.
People that you'll hold on to throughout your lifetime.
Yes.
That's cool.
I-
God bless you.
Yeah, man. I feel bad. I feel like I misread him. I thought people were saying he was getting echo and stuff. So you know how like sometimes if you have YouTube running in the background and
You
StreamYard,
get that double.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get the double and it
He
screws
just
up your
kept
feed and stuff.
freezing on my end.
Me too. So I'm like, shit. So now he's gonna have to come back onto YouTube and start all over again if he wants to come back. But the show must go on anyway. Sorry, dude. I must have gave you bad advice.
Well, I
All
think
right,
he
where were
X'd
we
out
here?
both. He might have X'd out the whole damn Explorer window. if
That's
they were
what
two
I'm
separate
thinking.
tabs.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Shit.
It's good to refresh your Explorer window too. If you keep too many tabs open for too long, they all start glitching and hesitating and delayed. So
Bro,
every
me
once
just
in a while-
trying to pin, me just having StreamYard and YouTube and trying to pin the link took forever because YouTube was taking forever to load and fresh and show up. It was like I'm like I got 2 tabs open on my computer, can't handle it. I feel like a
But
moron.
we're all witness that you updated your computer last live.
Yeah, and it's still not working right.
So I know that there ain't the updates.
No, it's
Keith
just
Smokebot
it's
said
an
there's
old.
what's with the peeper? Oh, you got a peeping Tom?
Who? Where?
How's the peeper doing? That's what I saw fly by.
I'm looking for
Hey
it.
Lay, how's the peeper?
Hey, oh, peepers. Her peeper. Eyeballs. If that's
Oh,
what
the
you were talking about.
peepers. Are you the what do they call him? Spine Tom? I think
Who?
he's just having internet problems. It fucking snowed up here. Oh, that's my own comment. Someone asked Kia asked Mishka if it was snowing. I woke up to snow. I was playing around in like 4 inches of fucking snow today. Snowed in the Poconos. Oh, so you're in Pennsylvania, right? That's Poconos? I think Poconos is
Yes,
Pennsylvania. I'm in the
I think so.
Catskills and Adirondacks. All over the fucking place. He actually left the stream yard.
Yeah,
Hey, not
I
home
saw
yet. We'll pick up some pizza on the way, damn it.
that.
Eat it on camera. No balls. Here in Shooting Chi-Town, there was another driving on the expressway shooting last weekend. 3 cars, one of the missed shots hit a car with an elder man in it. Elder man is a local state congressman. Well, they're just
Yeah.
shooting everywhere. That's what happens when only outlaws own guns. They're not
Well,
fucking
yeah, true. I mean, they get rid of with the defunding the police. There's been like what a 38%, or it might even be higher than that. It was some kind of incredible percentage hike in the amount of black people that have been murdered and shot since they
I
tried to
know.
defund the police. And I mean, the common denominator is,
Gangs.
yeah, that's what it is. Well, masked party goers, I guess we'll call them. I don't know.
Gangs. It's usually gang related. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was making the stink, and these are people on our side. This is where people on the right got to fucking rein it in a bit. They're all screaming about this mass shooting in South Carolina. They fucking released the guy on it with an ankle bracelet, $25,000 bond. That wasn't a one-person mass shooter. That was a shootout. So
That's right.
Remember how they redefined mass shooting. I think it's any more than three or more people get shot, it's considered a mass shooting. We're not talking about your Columbine situation. We're not talking about Parkland or Sandy Hook, where one madman walks in and just starts spraying all kinds of innocent people. This is like a gang shootout that happened in a mall, and they caught someone who was shot at first. Sounds more like a gang shooting, but they don't want to blame the gangbangers because they're all doctors and lawyers that just haven't finished medical school yet.
Well, I believe this cat that's out on the bail, I think that he's actually just charged with prohibited gun possession charge. He is actually, as far as him shooting, he did shoot, but his was in self-defense, and the cops are fine with that. But he's just facing should not have had a gun, period. For
everybody should have a gun. So that law in my
book I'm saying he was legally prohibited for whatever reason, and I don't agree with that. I think once you're out of jail or done your time or whatever, here's your gun back, sir.
Yeah. But people on our side go nuts, and they're like, oh, this mass shooting. They forget that they changed the definition of a mass shooting. In fact, I think they were saying that there was like 3 mass shootings in the past weekend. 2 of those sounded like gang shootings.
Yeah.
Like just straight up that a fight broke out. 50 rounds were fired. It's like
in a house full of 200 people.
It wasn't just somebody walking in, smoke bombing a movie theater and shooting moviegoers. That's the quintessential mass shooting.
Exactly.
Exactly. But they did that because it also masks gang violence.
Yep.
Because gun laws work. Because the criminals out there who own illegal automatic, and I've seen them. I grew up in a community where there were gangs, and they used to show me, oh, I got this Uzi, I got this and that. This is way past statute of limitations, and I'm not naming any fucking names. I've seen them. I don't even remember their names because they don't go by their real names. But I've seen it. They got all of the shit you could ever fucking imagine. The only people who abide by gun laws are law-abiding citizens who aren't going to go around shooting up innocent people. So gun laws punish the citizens while gangbangers are out there going, it's just getting easier to rob people. And then you defund the police. Oh, but take the subway. How quick did that fucking subway shooter story disappear once they found out he was a black nationalist that
Poof.
hated white people?
Poof.
Gone.
Couple days.
Fucking gone.
Yep.
Fucking gone. And then they're like, oh well, we need more cops. We need cops in the subways. You are the same motherfuckers that are also holding cops at home because they won't get an experimental jabo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the 3 cameras, now Rick said it because we can. It's easily to get conspiratorial. The only 3 cameras that didn't work. Well, I got news for you. Even if people were armed in that train car, when there's smoke going, they don't know what the fuck they're shooting at either. You don't want 7 people randomly shooting in the subway. Just thank God that guy was bad aim.
Yeah.
The fact that nobody died was a fucking miracle, you know.
Yep.
But how all these people are on the FBI watch list?
Isn't that weird? Makes you think everybody's on the FBI watch list.
Everybody who matters, man.
Everybody's on it.
I would never shoot an innocent person. I would never go on a mass shooting. FBI, if you're watching me, I'm giving you my testament. Never, never, never. I just want the government leave me the fuck alone. That's all. I lost all my guns in a boating accident and a Revolutionary War reenactment. I don't have any.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about. Every time I get up, and I said this, I think last week, every time I get up in the morning, I am just so depressed at the fact that I am not surprised at any of the fucking idiocracy shit that I see every day when I get up. And they're telling me about it, and I see what's going on. It's like, this is not the country I grew up in. This is not the country I want to live in. This certainly isn't the country I'd want to have children in, which is why I don't have children. You know, I made that decision a long time ago that I saw the writing on the wall that we were just falling apart as we fucking stood there. And I don't like nothing that's going on. I don't like the culture, man. And I'm sorry, but there are certain things to blame for the culture. And one of them is, immigration. One of them is getting away from traditional, what could be considered white people culture, which I think is bullshit because it's not white people. It's just civilized behavior.
You know, a lot of Europeans are white. There's white Latins. There's white Asians. There's white Africans. Look at fucking Elon Musk. He's the whitest African American I've ever seen.
Oh, speaking of Elon Musk, man, today, before I came on, did you see the commercial that was put out for Call Your Congressman today? Because they were showing how all the Tesla vehicles at any speed, the self-driving thing, is dangerous. And they don't turn right, and they don't stop right, and they can't read things correctly. They're going after him for the Twitter buy thing. They're coming after him and going to try to kill Tesla.
They can. They're not going to destroy Elon. I said this in the very beginning with self-driving cars. I said you cannot have self-driving cars on the road with people operating their own. First of all, you're going to get dumb schmucks like the one guy that got pulled over sleeping behind the wheel because he's like, oh, the car drives itself. It's like, so you still can't sleep behind the fucking wheel. I don't know if he was under the influence or not. But cars can't make rational decisions. Okay? Say you're driving down a road. There's a lane going opposing with a double yellow line. So it's basically 2 lanes, like a 2-lane country road. And there's a person or an animal. Does that car then, to veer out of the way, go into oncoming traffic and kill humans? Can it assess the situation? I just had a brand new car they gave me as a loaner with the steer assist shit. You know how many times wide loads or oversized loads were coming? And I'm trying to veer out of the way, and the car's turning me back because it's only reading the lane line. And I'm screaming at the car, what are you trying to fucking kill us all? There's a house driving down the goddamn street. You know what I mean? I almost crashed into the fucking side of one of those big rigs where they put like the sheds and the shelters on the back that it's as wide as the country road. So I look over at the shoulder and I'm like, okay, here's a good spot. Pull over. Doesn't look like a short, soft shoulder. And the car's going beep, 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 beep. And the fucking thing is turning. And I'm like, you're going to drive us into a goddamn house. Cars are not conscious like that. They're not reading all the things. They know there's a mass in front of us and 2 lines on the road,
That's
and
right.
that's all the fuck they read. And they don't need to pick. Say you drove head on into a minivan filled with a family to avoid a goddamn squirrel. Okay, those are decisions humans can make, not self-driving
moral
cars.
decisions. Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, you little rat with your fluffy tail, but someone's gonna come scrape you up and cook you for dinner because I'm not killing a whole goddamn family and myself and causing all this havoc, crashing into oncoming traffic because of a fucking deer. You know what I mean? You know, the cars don't do that. They don't, and you don't want cars to, because the smarter cars get, they could be like, you're not going anywhere. You're supposed to go here. You're gonna be on, you know what I mean? They'll write you their own fucking tickets. Are you going faster than the speed limit? Here's your fine, sir. We already reported you to the fucking local PD. Cars are supposed to be carbureted, no computers. You can repair them. Your freedom. Cars were freedom. That's why all the young bucks want them, because you could go be free.
That's right.
They're turning them all into jail cells.
Fund Suro. I see you there. I know who you are, Derek. And you got to try to come in again because something's not connected there. If I try to add you to the screen, watch what happens. Because I don't think your camera's on or you got no Wi-Fi connection still. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody else is down there. Hold on. Oh, he's there again. I think it's your connection, bro.
If I'd use my blinker, what?
Oh,
the
hold on.
Doesn't...
Hold on. I got him.
I think the blinkers do cut off that steer assist. You're right, Fly Crew. Because when I go to change lanes, it doesn't try to keep me in it. But I wasn't thinking about a blinker. I was looking at a fucking house.
Bad internet.
Derek, welcome to the party.
Thank you.
Very good to see you, brother. How did the internet turn out? Did you finally figure it out?
I had to do it through my iPhone.
Oh, well, you're at the party nonetheless. I don't care how you get here. Just fucking party.
Yeah.
That's it.
Down here, down the Cape, I got a real bad internet connection down here.
Gotcha.
It keeps going in and out. It does it every day. It's a pain in the ass. You know, I'm gonna have to put oil on my head.
yeah, you need the rabbit antennas and shit, right? Like the old days.
Yeah.
Stand this way. Hold it right there. That was the original art of planking. Came from trying to watch fucking TV back in the day.
Right?
That's how yoga started.
I miss the days where you could smack electronics on the side and fix them. I don't know what the deal. Oh, we lost. Oh, no, he's back.
No, you're back. He pulled the goddamn
like
Houdini for
a
a second.
You
Not
can't
only are
smack
you
like a
angry and
console
rocking
TV.
that rock star hair, you got magical powers. Motherfucker's a Houdini. Pleasure to meet you.
He's Samson.
Houdini.
D, you got anything you want to talk about, man?
Yeah, what's on your mind, Bo?
Let me think for a minute. I'll think of something.
All right.
Well, let's hit up. We're going down the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Chaz, Maureen, welcome to the party. Derek just joined us. He thumbed it from the Cape. Hitched himself a ride to the party, so he's with us now.
There you go. Oh,
Chief
Chaz, what the heck? Who
poking up a
unsubscribed?
storm here.
I don't know who unsubscribed.
Yeah,
That's
you know what bothers me?
Go for it. What? What bothers you, D?
What grinds your gears?
And he froze.
What stabs your ink? He's hypnotizing us. Not only does he pull magic tricks, he's trying to hypnotize us. This guy's a fucking...
He's doing that hair thing.
And a Scott Adams all in one.
Shit, man. I wish he would. I wish he had better connection. Chief says, yeah, Yank, you used to be able to fix your TV by smacking it on the side. I swear you could, man. D, you back?
Yeah.
Back.
Okay.
The one, the only.
What bugs you?
The Who Derek.
I've been playing these fucking cash apps here. Them games, remember I told you about?
Yes.
And I'm sick of fucking false advertising, motherfucking liars.
No,
Dude,
that happens. Hold on, quick thing. Just throw this as a side note. I'm gonna write it down. My thermostat's watching me. Back to the Cash App. I'll explain later.
Okay.
you
Go ahead.
fucking you play these games and you're fucking supposed to win with PayPal. I got fucking $18,000 tied up and they ain't fucking paying me.
Oh,
fucking
man.
retarded.
That's a lot of balloons.
Yeah,
Who ain't
dude.
paying you? We'll send someone down to the fucking Cape. I'm
Yeah,
Bobby.
what
fucking
games- what
Boccolino.
games
You
is
ain't
it?
paying my boy Derek. You're gonna. Nah, he's got a shirt on and you're
Ah.
fucking standing. That was a Houdini. You're good. You're friends with fucking David Blaine, aren't you?
That's my cousin.
Yeah. Dude, what games are screwing you like that?
Yeah, what games you
Yeah.
playing?
Put them on blast.
We can do an old school raid where we all just send emails to the fucking company and go, yo,
Fuck
and
yeah.
they get so bombarded. They're like, what the fuck? We call that an internet raid where everybody in the chat, all of our subscribers, we all just email, yo, and we make a big stink out of it. That's an old school raid. Like,
Yep.
we all show up, it's like a online protest. And that gets bombarded with so many fucking emails they might make right on it. What Cash App games are you playing, or the PayPals?
Well, the friggin' bingo, the blackjack, all these games, and the thing is, I won, and it's like we'll deposit it in 7 days, and it's like you're supposed to get paid once you hit a jackpot. You know what I mean? So I hit a jackpot.
Oh, so they're not.
They're not
Go ahead.
honoring their end of the.
Well, not yet. I mean, they still got another 5.5 days to pay me, but it's still aggravating. The way they advertise is as soon as you hit a jackpot, boom, it goes into your PayPal account. Not this bullshit that, oh, you got to play 180 more games to collect, or you got to watch 30 videos to collect, or this and that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Yep.
how I might be fucking old school, but when you say something, you fucking do it.
You
know,
stick to
That's
it.
right.
Yep.
Jackpot, get fucking paid. Pay me. I wasted my time playing your game. Fucking pay me.
That's
And you
right.
won.
Yeah.
And you won. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And you won.
You won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through 3.
Not
You
only
don't-
did you get the airtime, you fucking won.
Yeah.
Now you got to honor your side of it. You know, it's the internet nowadays. People have become so disingenuous because they learned that making you jump through hoops.
Yeah.
A lot of people will give up on jumping through all the hoops, and they get
Well-
you for yours, and they don't need to fulfill their shit. There's no integrity anymore, especially on the internet.
Fucking people are spineless. That's what it is. America's
Yep.
a bunch of fucking pussies nowadays.
Some of it, not us.
Not all of it. Not all of it. But
Some
for
of
the
us,
most
like
part,
right
good
here in this room. I
9%.
could tell you're a fucking real deal. He's a real deal, huh? You're a real deal. God,
No.
pleasure to know you.
He's a
Pleasure
real
to
deal.
meet you.
Fucking
You
right.
know?
These motherfuckers.
You know
I'm
what the
so-
funny thing is? Go ahead, Dave.
No, go ahead, Bobby.
I wasn't saying anything.
No, I was
being
gonna.
yanked.
I was gonna say this. This sounds like this thing with the money. Sounds like you know how like if you overpay something or you accidentally
That's
you
number
accidentally
two.
give a company too much money and then they want like 30 to 90 days to pay you back your $15.95, but they took the money out in 2 seconds. They can't give
Yeah,
it back
yep.
to you the same way.
I
It's
understand.
fucking
Yeah.
bullshit.
I went through that with my car insurance. I accidentally double paid them. I didn't see it posted, my payment. And I was like, one of my things is car notes and car insurance. You never let those go late, because one's as good as a mortgage, and the other one, once you get lapsed on an insurance, yeah, that's a
Yep.
big fucking deal. So I didn't notice it posted. I'm like, it's not posted. Where's my payment? It's not posted. So I paid it again. So they accepted the double payment. What that had ended up doing, because I did pay it at the time, I was a young buck. It withdrew my account, like overdrawn my account. So I call him and I'm like, this cost me $35 and I'm negative whatever I had left for the week. You know, like the insurance payment was more than what I had left. So I'm negative and I have an overdraft fee. And I'm like, listen, can you just debit my account back? It was a mistake. I need the fucking money. They're like, we issue a check and it takes 7 to 10 business days. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, well, 7 to 10 business days, because I had paid it a little late. I was young, but I always paid them. I never let it get, you know, unpaid or whatever. And this was a double payment. They're like, yeah, well, because I had waited to see if it posted. I never saw that it posted after I had paid it. I'm like, by the time that check gets to me, because now you're talking about 2 weeks, and I've been checking for like a week and a half, and I didn't see it. By the time that comes back, I'm just gonna take the check and fucking mail it right back to you. I said, you know what? Just fucking keep the check. Can you put it towards next month?
That's what they were hoping.
I was broke for the rest of the fucking week. I had to pay the overdraft, but I didn't have to worry about car insurance for the next month. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I paid this shit in the beginning of the month. It should have been posted in the middle of it, right as soon as I paid it. And it was acknowledged it should have been posted. And, you know, the dumb shit that you learn going along the way. So this is what I do with car insurance now. Just auto pay once a month. Auto gets taken out. I ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah. I do
And
the
you get
same.
a discount. Yeah. This
You know what
way,
I used
I
to
don't
do?
care. What?
Go ahead. Never mind.
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead.
I was going to say, at this point, I don't care. I know you got it. You know what I mean? I don't need to track it and wait for it to get posted. When does it post? You have auto pay. You have the right to take it out the same day every month. That's on you. If you don't take it out, that's on you. The money's fucking there. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was making good money and had enough to play around and go around with money extra, I used to constantly, on like my electric bill, my cable bill, telephone bill, I always used to pay them extra money. I used to piss them off because it'd be like, well, you've got a credit. You got like a $200 credit. And I'd be like, yep, that's right, I do. So when the lean time comes, you could just feed off that fucking credit I got you. And they hated it. They wanted to give me back the money so bad. But I used to do that all the time, man. Just a couple of bucks.
Oh, you build up that balance. You got a balance with us. Yeah, you know what? I got a $500 balance? Good. Come do my service for free. That's how I want to spend that balance. Come service it. Put in new filters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know who screwed me bad, man? I joined a gym and had a gym taking out the, I don't know, whatever it was, $29 a month or whatever, every month just to take out of my account. I didn't go to that gym for like 5 years. And I kept looking at my bank like, where the fuck is this money going out from? And I finally figured out, I'm like, it's the gym. So I go back there and they're like, oh no, you got to write a letter and you got to.
I was going to ask that. Okay, so that's
and everything.
True.
And it's like,
you have to write like a certified letter and get it notarized or some shit. You have to do that. So if you want to fuck someone, just open up a gym membership in their name, and then they got to jump through all those hoops to cancel. That's fucked.
That's
crazy.
That's true. So that's true. You had to do that. I heard that. I never joined the gym.
That's
gym, crazy.
I like gyms, but what, D?
I lifted rocks every day.
Yeah, that's what I do. Manual labor is the best gym you could get. You never know what muscle you're gonna use. You end up using all of them.
That was inspiration.
We should hit up some comments while we're here.
The stonemason.
Yeah, I'm skipping through them. Gigi, last I think she was on the phone. Yeah, Gigi is not here, Shaz, because she, unfortunately, I can't tell you anything because it's a secret.
She's cleaning the Statue of Liberty with a toothbrush.
There you go.
Moved up.
That's what she's doing.
She's hanging.
Next week, she'll be able to tell you all about it.
Sure.
But she couldn't make it tonight, so that's what happened.
Look at that, huh?
Say that again.
What is that?
What is it?
Is that calzone? Is that fucking
Oh,
pizza?
nice.
in calzone, baby.
Oh
nice.
shit!
Who made that one?
Place on the street.
Oh, okay.
Damn good though.
See, I'm
Bro,
up
you
in
got to
the
send me
mountains.
some takeout Chinese food.
You like Chinese food? What's your favorite Chinese
Bro.
food? Everybody list
well,
your favorite Chinese food because I don't explore the menu, so I always stick with
Me
what I
neither.
like.
Me
You
neither.
know?
I eat the appetizers. I eat like the house fried rice, chicken wings, barbecue ribs.
The best
You know,
plate
that-
is COVID-19.
Oh, that was my
Oh!
favorite too.
Damn.
Look out!
With a side of Vax.
It just
Ouchie.
makes common. It's just common sense.
That's funny, man.
Three Southerners. I'm in New York. Yankees from New York. He's a Southerner. And I don't
Well,
know. What,
New
Derek, what's
Hampshire,
your story?
yeah.
How'd you end up in the South? If you all knew each other since 6th grade, I'm guessing you ventured down to the land of palm trees from the north.
No, he's still up there.
You're up here?
Yeah. He's you can tell him where you're at if you want to, Derek. I won't tell him where you're at.
Where are you?
Derek.
He's muted.
Derek.
He's muted.
I didn't mute
Oh,
him.
he's finishing his calzone. See, don't talk with your mouth full. Everybody can learn something from Derek. That's
No.
manners.
You talk with your mouth full.
Chicken and broccoli.
Let's just
sweet
say
and
him
sour
and-
chicken. I'm down with those. Beef lo mein. Without the beef, it's a fucking lo mein. Vegetable spring rolls. I love those too. I love them from the Thai place because their sauce is really good. Mongolian beef. I've never blown a Mongolian, but I imagine that's quite the adventure. Cashew chicken and eggplant. That all sounds Thai. That when once you get into like with the peanuts and stuff. Beef with
Yeah.
flat noodles. No
Hey,
doubt.
can you
My
hear
favorite
us?
is General Tso's chicken. Can you hear us, Derek? We can't hear
I
you.
don't think he can.
He pulled the
can't- oh, he's
goddamn
gone
Houdini again. He's a fucking magician. And then he comes back, calzone. And then he disappears again. Pork made fun. Shrimp fried rice. You see, the shrimp fried rice, though, there's a
love
place
shrimp fried
by
rice.
me that makes it all right. It makes it, you know, I'm not the biggest seafood fan. I'm a bad Long Islander. Fucking hook me. But there was another place. I don't know what they ordered. They ordered some shrimp dish. It literally smelled like the Chinatown fish market. The whole house. I was like, what the fuck did you order? And you're gonna put that in your face?
Oh, yeah. No,
Chicken
I
lo mein,
mean,
beef lo mein. I'll fuck with the chicken lo mein. Amanda, shrimp with lobster sauce and pork fried rice. Were you the one
Yep.
that brought Chinatown? No, that they make it good where we go. Duck fried rice is real good. Now I heard duck was real greasy.
all right, you gotta make up your mind which one you're gonna stick to, because I ain't gonna keep adding you to the stream here. If you keep bouncing in and out.
Whatever you want to do.
Calzone. I heard you were bringing
Where-
fucking calzone.
Which one are you at? Now
What
I
do you
don't even
mean?
see you. Okay, there you are. I got you. All right, you're back. Yeah,
I'm
the
here.
Chinese food down here, the
I
takeout
see.
is. I got you, D. I see you. Got you. The Chinese food down here is terrible. It's cooked by Mexicans. The rice is yellow. It tastes like sazon, and which I mean, you know, I like the taste and everything, but it's just terrible. They make a horrible chicken wing. None of it's good. None of it's good compared to back
Really?
home. Yeah, it's horrible, bro.
That's crazy to imagine too.
If someone wants
because-
to send me some, I'll take some.
I will, but by the time it gets there,
Dude, I've been trying to think about it. Like, you can buy dry ice and stuff, and it's pretty cheap. I'm wondering if I shipped a cooler up, packed it with, and had you pack it with dry ice, and then I'll give you like $600. You got me $600 of food, and freeze it and send it down overnight. I wonder if it would be all right by the time I got here. I don't know. But I
We
would like
sent
to
my
know if
brother
it's possible.
bagels. He moved from Long Island to Colorado, and my little sister sent them bagels. I haven't heard back how they came out because they also go in an airplane. It's freezing, the whole. But he wanted New York bagels because he missed them. I think
Mm,
Yank, we need to take a trip to New York.
bro,
I'll
we
put you
do.
up in a hotel. That's a one. You're the one guy I'll give that offer to. You guys take a little trip, get your head out of the space, come up to New York. We'll show you around a little bit. It's got to be after May
I
6th, of course. And I'll take you
That
to the
sounds
best
like a
goddamn
possibility.
Chinese place up here. Hey, Amanda, how do you feel about that? I'll make it happen, Yank. I got you. That's what the missus says. So we're all green lights here, baby.
Nice,
Derek, you're back. Now
nice.
you're in a different position. Your hair's tied back and no fucking calzone. This guy's a magician. Where you at up there? You're up north? I'm up north. I'm in the northeast, fucking the armpit of communist America. And he's gone. And he's gone. Where'd he go?
He keeps coming and going. There's like two things of him open, and he keeps bouncing back and
So you
forth.
know, I do have a dry ice cooler to send to them because I ordered Omaha steaks, and that's what they use
Ah,
is all the dry ice. So I have a dry ice cooler to send it with. It's like a double insulated with it's really like just high quality styrofoam with insulation pockets. So I could send you
nice.
food via dry ice. The problem is I'll buy
All
the
right,
dry ice and
we'll
I'll
have to
throw it in
talk.
my fucking bathtub just to smoke the house out. Look how cool this is.
Yeah, man. All right,
But the
D's in there.
bags,
All right, is he back? Are you back, D? Oh, I gotta add him. All right. This is the last time.
Yeah,
If you disappear again, you're out of here.
yeah. If it goes out again, just cut it.
where are you?
Okay, brother.
No problem.
Where are you?
I'm in
Where
the
are you, D?
Catskill Mountains right now, and I'm working between Hudson and Albany. So that's the areas that I'm at.
I'm right
Are you
next.
anywhere near there? You don't need to disclose your fucking home address, but you
No, no,
anywhere in there?
no. I'm by Hyannis, Massachusetts.
Oh, so you're east of me.
Oh yeah, I'm about 4 hours from you.
You pronounce ours?
Yep.
About 4
I know
hours.
Yank doesn't.
No. He wants to know if we pronounce our Oz.
Yeah,
What car?
Ka.
The car.
Uh,
Park
I'm
the
gonna be
car.
out of this area in a few weeks. Oh, it would have been cool to meet up, have a round. If you got
where,
nothing going on and you feel like venturing down by the Catskills.
where you going?
I live on Long Island.
Oh, I
I
thought you.
play ball in the park.
I
My
thought.
R's are W's.
I thought you said you were coming to Massachusetts.
No, I'm up north though. While I'm
Yeah.
up here, playing with coy wolves, coyotes, fucking turkey, deer, and well, it snowed today, so I was playing in the snow.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
man,
out
I
in
meant
the
to-
sticks.
I heard
Yeah.
you guys. I heard up there in the Northeast, you guys are getting a nor'easter. Is that true?
Oh, don't tell me that. I gotta pull up the fucking weather now.
Dude,
I
that's
hope
what I
the hell
heard.
not. I work outdoors, bro. It was nice. Everything was budding. It was getting like 70 degrees. A nor'easter? When?
That's
When
what I
did
heard.
we hear? When are we
Uh,
supposed to get
I
this?
think I heard it this morning.
Who's getting the
It was.
Northeast?
I thought you guys were.
Hell no.
Wow. Okay. Then maybe I am more
I
out of
see
it than I
some
thought I
sort of
was.
weather coming down.
No,
I see weather coming from it's the northwest coming to the southeast. It's actually crossing over right now. It's passing over Albany. It's spotty right over Kingston. I'm north of Kingston. And Long Island, look out, because whenever weather comes from the north, it hits you. If it comes from the south, it tends to go out to the ocean. But when it comes from the north, you usually get hit by it. So if you hear there's a weather pattern coming from the north on Long Island, prepare for it. If it's coming from the south, you're always praying it goes out to the ocean, which it usually does, because Long Island's the fucking armpit.
It's like in the 50s here right now. It's still cold.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah. Went from the 70s. You felt the 70s last week? Wasn't that nice?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had the bike out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What are you riding?
Hallie.
Hallie.
Yeah,
That's
Hallie.
Harley for those who pronounce ours. I'm messing with you. I couldn't afford a Harley. I got a Honda.
Hey, I
It's
don't,
like a Harley. It doesn't leak oil.
as long
I
as
can't
you buy-
afford them. It's the Honda Shadow Aero 1100 V twins. So it's a wannabe Harley for a young buck like me.
well, at least you got the big boy.
There you go.
Yeah, fucking straight pipe too. Loud pipes save lives. Fuck your noise complaints.
Yeah.
You know,
I got a
the
nice
neighbors
big
used to love
sticker.
me.
Mhm.
I would take it out to work at 5 a.m. I'm like, I'm your fucking rooster. Shut the hell up. You know?
Figure back when I was a kid, I had a 79 LTD 1000 with a 4-into-1 Kirker. And I used to work in Malden Mills. I used to go at 5 o'clock in the morning down fucking 28 Broadway, and I'd set car alarms off. when I was-
Carlos, yeah. We go pimps. Fucking going.
right.
And you just hear it. Wee, with the car. Yeah, I smile every time. I'm not going to lie.
I
I know
love
those people get pissed, but for me, it's a hoot.
that and going through tunnels and under the bridge.
You
Oh, yeah.
give it a rev. Brum, and
Yeah.
you feel it. It's like being at a rock concert, only the band is an engine. I love it. I embrace it. Embrace the loud, you know.
The closest
I'll
thing
tell you,
to
man.
fucking heaven that you're gonna have.
Yeah.
We all gotta go.
I'll tell
for
you
a
though,
ride.
it sucks to be in traffic and them fucking things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, especially down here in Florida. Wait, in the summertime,
gotta-
it's a fucking 120 degrees in the sun. You're sitting on
And
a
you got
fucking engine
furnace.
and you stopped in
Yeah.
traffic.
You,
It
you
blows.
got a fucking furnace between your legs. I'll tell you, a lot of people, it would be like 80, 90. You know, we'll be in a heat wave up here, and they're like, "Oh, it's a beautiful day to take the bike out." And I'm like, I look at them, I'm like, "No, it ain't." I'm not at all. You ever been stopped at a red light with a furnace between your fucking legs on asphalt? You want to be moving. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Your friggin' feet
Plus,
are
Harleys hate that heat. They hate that heat.
It's hot. You can't escape it. You got the sun beating down on you, and you got all that engine heat. But then again, I'm also trapped on Long Island. I never got to take it out on like mountain roads. You
Mm.
guys were in a different area. I'm trapped on a sandbar, literally
Yep.
sandbar, sand all over the streets, traffic like crazy. And to get out of here, I got to go through the fucking city. But where I'm at now, I know some of the back roads and shit. Oh, it looks like a dream to ride on. You know what I
Really?
mean?
Nice.
But down there, it's every 40 feet. There's an asshole pulling out in front of you. There's a red light, and then once you stop in that beaten sun, you know you're just sweating. You're sitting there fucking sweating, and you gotta
Yep.
wear your helmets. Which I wear my helmet no matter what. I apparently want to live through a complete body manglement. You know.
Oh, fuck that. No, I don't know if I do.
Yeah,
No.
no, me neither. Me neither. You take yourself off the donor list and they'll just let you go in peace.
That's true.
A peace is.
That is definitely true. Yeah, you don't want to be a motorcycle rider and a donor because they will just kind of like look the other way as you bleed out.
Yeah. Well, he's got a good set of kidneys.
That's right.
I don't have good lungs. I don't have good kidneys.
Yeah.
My liver, it makes me look pregnant. I'm just saying that in case the government's listening. Fuck you, save me.
Yep.
But
We got anybody else in this
people are asking you
chat?
questions. They're asking you about what kind of Harleys and stuff. I gotta go grab a refresher and hit the little boys' room.
All right.
Go through some of the comments, ask them some of your questions.
man.
Derek, the crowd is meeting you for the first time. I'm gonna say it's a pleasure to meet you. Rock hard, fucking ride free, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Y'all fucking you know, tell your story.
All right,
Right on.
man. Hopefully I'll fucking stay.
I know you keep popping in and out. It's got to be tough, brother.
I know it gets aggravating.
Wicked.
Believe me, I feel it on this side too.
You what?
I feel it on this side too.
I hear you. So we got Chief says, yeah, hot motorcycles stopped rush hour traffic sterilizes men's balls. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see. Let's go through some comments here and see what else we got. Ashley, Yank, that's so true. Harleys love the cool air. That engine sounds so snotty when it's chilly out. Yeah, well, see, you know what the thing is? Cold air, right, is denser. It's drier. So the motor tends to enjoy that better. Not to mention that because they're air cooled, the V-twins, most of them, they run better when there's air running over them, and they're able to suck in some nice cool air. So you get the nice popping sound out of the pipes usually when it's cold out, which is nice.
Yeah,
Red lights on a summer day is like a bad smelting accident.
Evo motor.
Say that? What?
I said, especially the bike that you and me got with that Evo motor.
Yeah.
Love cold weather.
Yeah.
They ain't water.
Absolutely. Nope. Amanda, Maureen, I live in the basement and the wind is insane sounding. Sketchy. Okie dokie. We're just coming up to winter. Yay. Oh, Shaz, you guys are just coming up to winter now? And we're coming out of winter?
Wow.
I forget where you're at. You're on the other side of the planet, aren't you? No, I'm serious. We have some people from Australia and we have some people from Queensland. No, that's Australia. What's the little place? New Zealand. So
I never
I
really.
think maybe that's. What's that?
I never really understood the time zones. Why can't it just be one time everywhere?
Well, mostly because, like, okay, if this is the United States and South America and it's facing the sun, you got the sun on the world here. So this is daytime. The other side of the world, it's nighttime. So you can't have the same time all the way around. So that's why as this rotates, we get different time zones. Otherwise, everybody would be all fucked up. You know, nighttime for other people would be work time, and then it would be daytime and sleep time for other people. It would be all backwards. But I don't like the change in. I don't like the change in fall and spring. That stupid thing we do. Fall back and 1 hour ahead.
Yeah.
Shit, that stuff's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get rid of that.
I feel bad for them poor bastards in Alaska. Thinking they got like 6 months of friggin' darkness.
Yeah, depending on how far up you go. Yeah.
Yep.
I know, right?
Lights up there. That's crazy.
Yep. Pesky Citizen says in California you can at least split lanes. Ooh, man, you know I hate dudes that split lanes. I gotta be honest. I've been riding a long time. What's that?
Split lanes. What's that?
You know, in traffic, they go down between lanes of the motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of race guys do it. You know what I'm talking about, D?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, if you're in traffic, you're in traffic with everybody. You don't go fucking break down lanes and fucking between cars and nah.
Especially if you do that up here in Massachusetts, motherfuckers will open a door on you.
Bingo.
Yep. They do that on the island too.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't fucking around.
No.
Well, I will tell you, with New York traffic, I've taken the shoulder once or twice, and you rev the whole way down so they know you're fucking coming. You know, you take it easy. I don't like lane splitting because you never know when they don't use blinkers on the island. So they'll just change lanes, and assholes will open the door. You know, lane splitting to each their own. But those guys on those crotch rockets, some of them got a death wish. And they give a bad name to bikers. You know, you notice us on the loud pipe hogs, we don't get bothered by the police as much. unless you're wearing like a bad patch with certain design on it. They
Yeah.
get fucked with sometimes.
Yeah, I've
You
gotten
know.
pulled over a few times. Hey, what do you got in the saddlebags? Nothing.
Yeah,
You
I
got a
swear to
search
God,
warrant?
no Lord. I've seen somebody driving down with a fucking 4x4 sticking out of the top of their fucking vest and out of the bottom, a chain hanging off their side. And I'm not talking about like a wallet chain,
Mm-hmm.
big death head on the back. And I'm like, see that guy? Yeah, don't fuck with him. Get out of the way.
Don't look at him.
It'll be the last fuck. It'll be the last thing. He's got rockers.
Yeah.
He's got a 4x4, and he don't give a shit.
I
You
got
know,
a
The cops
little
ain't
Hey,
gonna follow
Jason.
him.
I got a little police authorized club that's got fucking 3.8 million volts. It's a taser. I'll stick
Ah,
fucking window, motherfucker.
yeah, yeah.
Only if warranted. If they shoot first, Derek, we got to be careful. Don't want to get you put on the list now. There's a
Wasp
lot of
bitch,
broadcast
wasp bitch.
internet.
Waspitch says, "Don't swing past my place with loud pipes when it's time for Laconia. You don't want to swing them by during Laconia?
That's when I'm gonna show up. We rev them out, go yee-haw, and break out the
Exactly.
fucking liquor. What do you mean?
Exactly.
You'll know we're
Laconia
there
is the
because
oldest
the
bike
fireworks
rally
will
in
be
the
going
country.
off. Gutter's gonna
Fuck,
kill us.
I've been there so many, but that man, that bike rally place has turned into a complete kid-friendly zone. I remember I used to go there when it was, let's just say, a lot more interesting, a lot more rated R.
I haven't gone there since 2001.
Oh no shit! Yeah, that's about the last time I was there too.
Fucking sucks now.
Yeah,
Well, the world's
That's what I
gone
heard.
PC, and being
That's
a
right.
biker is trendy. They don't know the old school leather laws. I used to call it the laws of the fucking vest. You know, you rock a
I
patch
don't know nothing about-
that's in the shape of a diamond or has a lowercase L next to a percenter, and you ain't one of them. They don't understand. They think they're cool. They want to look like someone. It's like that's how you get disappeared. You know,
Yep.
that's the real
Yep.
world. You know,
Fly
me,
Crew
I'm
says he
not.
thinks he's gonna hop in the shower, so he may hop back on later. Don't hop in the shower, man. Step in the shower. That's always
If we
slippery.
run out of hot gas later, I may hop on. We're not full of hot gas. We're cruising, baby. You're welcome to hop on now.
That's it. What do we got? Right, exactly why people get cold air intakes on the cars, etc. Yes, Ashley, bingo. Cold air intake, the way to go. Hot, cold, dense air. What do we got? Doom, 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 doom.
Gun battles.
Here in Shootin' Chi-Town, we have multi-cars and motorcycles and driving gun bottles on X-Ways on Dan Ryan Highway, Kennedy Highway, and Edens Highway. All righty, X-Ways. I'm guessing X-Ways is highway.
Well, that just proves that fucking gun laws work. I mean, you know.
Yeah, definitely. What's
right,
D looking
so-
up over there? All right, get off the porn, D.
Hey, what are you working on? You got 2 screens? Yank's got to work on his second screen. Did you hook that fucking monitor up yet or what?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
man.
I know. You know what it
Unbelievable.
is? Look. Here's the thing. Right now, I'm on a cardboard box. I got my little laptop here. My cardboard box is sitting on a little table that's supposed to be outside. On your porch. If I gotta hook up another screen, that means I gotta do it behind me on this desk. But I don't want this wall showing because this wall has interesting stuff on it. The one you can't see. So if I turn everything around, you're gonna see it. So that's why I don't set
Now
up
I
the other
gotta come
screen.
down just to see that fucking wall. We're gonna set
No,
you
no.
up. I'm gonna
No.
Amazon you down a desk, a HDMI cable.
A Kia.
Let's just say they're all boat accident things.
Oh, they're remnants of the ore. You got a porthole. I get it, man. When that ship
Yeah.
sank, that was a tragedy. You live on the Gulf side?
I do.
No, you don't. You live on the ocean side. You live on the Gulf side?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, yes. It was just off the Bahamas when it happened.
Okay. Fucking Bermuda. Taking
Yeah.
everybody's portholes. You're lucky you still got your porthole. Glad to hear
I
that.
know.
Tonight, Yanks, the adventures of Yanks porthole. Maureen.
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Maureen, there's a couple of other YouTube channels you might be able to go see that would express the capacity.
Hey, listen, I'm going to step
Mary,
off for a quick
welcome.
sec.
You gonna leave me and Derek alone? Oh, okay. What's up, Derek? You got the ink. I got some rings. Brethren, rock hard, ride free. So I'm gonna interview Derek. Oh, man, you and him. God bless you. Let's see. Where's Yank? You went away? Okay, so do you pay attention to the fucking news at all?
Do I?
Yeah.
I try to. I'm not real. I don't know. It's hard for me to speak on things, but I have opinions.
All right. What do you think about the state of the country at the moment?
I think it sucks being ruled by fucking pedophiles.
Yeah. Allegedly. We got to say allegedly.
Right.
Totally. It was the most certified election ever. Not stolen by a kid fucker. Allegedly. Then if you think otherwise, you're a bibble thumping white supreme.
Bibbles.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It's fucking assholes.
I
Oh,
don't
you're
like-
back. Gang's back.
Yes, I am. Sorry
Well,
about
I'm
that.
interviewing Derek about what he thinks about the State of the Union. Derek, give us your spin.
Go for it.
State of the Union. What's that?
The state of this country, where we're at, what Disney's
Yeah.
grooming children, the Don't Say Gay bill, fucking Hunter Biden's laptop,
I think
Elon Musk going after fucking Twitter, Alex Jones claiming bankruptcy because AR-15 never entered the school, all those kinds of things, you know.
I think it's horrible. I think we need Trump back in office.
To a point, Trump's got to clean up the people around him, though. He picks bad people.
Well, the thing I liked about Trump was he wasn't a puppet master, and he
Yeah.
wasn't for the money because he's already a fucking gazillionaire. So he could tell people to go fuck off. You know what I mean? And run it the way that it should be run.
I believe he was the only president to ever enter office and come out with less money than he had before going in. Every other person who's ever become president has gained from it. Not Trump. I think he lost like $1.5 billion. Yeah.
Crazy.
And the same people that were fucking blaming or accusing him of working with Russia literally were paying Russia now. And paid Russia for the fucking dossier and the whole Pfizer bullshit, which is all coming to a head. But by the time that shit comes out, nobody gives a fuck. They're on to the next big bad thing. They ain't paying attention.
Hey, I'm going to add on Rich. I see we got Rich Lone Wolf. He's on here, so I'm going to add Rich on. And I see we got Jake as well. Derek, do you want to jump off for a few minutes and we'll see what these other guys say?
Shaz,
Right,
you're
well,
not
I'm gonna
allowed
give you
more
the boot
than
anyway
2
because you
bikes.
disappeared.
Shaz is saying you're not allowed to
Hold
ride
on,
with
guys.
more than 2 bikes. That's bullshit. What if I have more than 2 friends? Comes out, nobody gives a fuck. They're on to the next big bad thing.
Hey, how you doing, Yank?
Hey,
What's up? You got mute the YouTube.
yeah, now.
We got Rich Lone Wolf. He's on here, so I'm going to add Rich on. And I see we
Yeah,
got
Rich,
Jake.
you got YouTube running in the background?
Off for a few minutes and
well, I
we'll see-
might.
We'll see what these other guys say.
Yeah, mute the YouTube.
I think you do,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm gonna give you the boot anyway 'cause you disappeared.
Is that what I sound like fucking yelling over the mic? I'm gonna stop yelling over the mic.
I
I got to get a mic.
was wondering why that was coming in all screwed up and doubled up. How's it going, guys?
There you go. Good, brother. You?
I'm doing good.
What do you
I'm
got
just hanging in
going?
there. Oh, working.
Nice.
Working.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
thanks for having me. I just, I
Absolutely.
don't know. I heard the last thing you guys were talking about the State of the Union. Do we have to talk about that?
You can talk about whatever you want, brother. Bring up whatever you feel like.
Your
That's what
your
this is, an open
opinion
forum.
on the state of the union currently, not the president's state of the union.
Well, I don't know. Right now, it's a freaking mess, and their plans are their plans, and I just can't believe they're sitting in the White House at this point. It's ridiculous. I can't believe we allowed this to happen. But you know, aside from all out anarchy, I mean, this is just crazy. But you know, it's written how it's supposed to go, so it's going to get pretty messy. That's okay. It'll be all right. We'll get
People
ready for
fear
it then?
anarchy. They don't realize that our founding fathers were actually like anarchists,
Right.
self-governance.
It's still the only place that I would want to live.
Yeah, where do we go?
U.S.
When America falls, where do you go? Nowhere.
You can visit a couple places, but
Well, yeah.
they're not now. This is-
If America was so fucking bad, people wouldn't be drowning in the Rio Grande. I got news for you.
There you go. There you go. So how's life treating you, Yank?
And
Can you hear me?
could always be better. I've had to in the past couple of months, let's see. I've had some blackout spells. I fell down. I broke some ribs. I had to put a roof on my house, spend 10 grand that I didn't really want to spend. And I had to put my dog down on Saturday. But other than that, I'm doing okay.
Wow. That sounds eventful.
That's about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I
You
really
know,
got to
I
hand
can
it to
take a
you.
lot of things that happen. I just don't like when they happen one after the other or the other or the other. I like a little space in between, you know?
Right.
When it rains, it pours, they say. But I got to give it to you. I'll be honest. I was wondering whether or not you were going to be on tonight. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, well, I wasn't
Oh.
sure. I mean, I know that being in company, good company, distraction at times like this is good. It's nice. It gets you out of the
Yep.
headspace and it gives you a. But I was like, well, I'm not sure if maybe he's gonna want to take the time with his wife tonight, and Gutter's gonna run it, and then Gutter's like, I'm gonna go clean the Statue of Liberty with a toothbrush, and Yank's running the whole shit. You know, I gotta commend you, brother. God bless you, and I'm glad you're here. I really am.
Thanks.
You know.
Thanks. I'm glad I'm here too. I was really I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And as a matter of fact, that you mentioned the wife. The reason that I stepped off a couple of minutes ago for a minute was because she had to go to bed early because she was sitting out there all alone by herself while I'm in here doing this. You know,
Well,
we don't
bring
have
her in.
she doesn't have her buddy with her. You know?
To bring her in. Maybe she get to meet some friends. I get it if it's not a prerogative.
Well,
that's fine.
No, it's not really her, man. It's kind of like me. Look at the nutbag I had on here last week that was calling me gay Hulk Hogan or whatever the hell he was saying. And it's like, I don't want to subject my wife to knuckleheads. And I'm not saying anybody in here is knuckleheads, but there's the potential for someone to show up.
You're talking about yo. You're talking about yo.
Yeah, yo. Yeah. Whoever yo was.
But we're all
came
family
back
here. The regulars are
bad
family.
vest.
Everybody, if you're family, just type fam in the chats right now. Just type FAM, fam. And you got a support network here. We love you.
I can't help it. I have
friend.
to be family.
Yeah.
Go, Rich. What's that? Say that again.
I said I can't help it. I happen to be family.
Right on. Right on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Should we just have a revelation here?
Now. Dude, this is literally family, bro. I didn't catch it at first, man.
I happen to be your cousin.
Yeah, man.
Holy cheap
Dude,
shit.
You left,
see this?
Matter of
It's
fact,
a fucking reunion.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, it is. It truly is. Thank you. Listen, dude, as a matter of fact, you did call the right number and leave a message on my home phone. I didn't get back to you because of the shit that I had going on with the dog was the next day. So I was all kind of like, I just couldn't fucking deal, you know. But fuck,
just
I'm
made
glad you're here,
mention of-
bro.
That's cool. You just made mention of all the crap going on. You know, I'm not sure what got you decided to get into this thing, but Dan, our other cousin, told me that you had this going on. I was like, oh, no shit, huh? So right
who
away,
the
I
fuck is
picked up the
he?
phone. I go ring it up. I'm going, some bitch. There he is. Yeah. What's going on?
No shit. Oh
Yeah,
man, too much. Yeah, listen, you know what the funny thing is? Everybody pretty much in this show, right? We all met on another dude's live streams that we follow on YouTube. And we
Look at
were
all the
all in the
fam.
chat, always talking, blah, blah, blah. And I got roped
Look at all the
into
fam.
kind of out of the
Look at all
blue.
the fam comments.
Yeah, man.
Look at YouTube. Everybody's saying fam.
So I got
fam,
roped
fam,
into
fam.
this thing. And it was just going to be open mic night kind of thing. Let's all talk. And then we all just started getting hooked up in here. And it's been growing ever since. So it's fun. We have a good time. And we talk about whatever we want to talk about, whether it's politics, whether it's riding, whether it's chicks, whether it's whatever. It don't matter. Whatever people bring to the table is what we talk about. How have you been, man?
I've been pretty good. I've been bouncing around a number of jobs. I mean, I got to tell you, right now, it took me a while to pull my head out of my rear end, but I did that probably about 12, 13 years ago, and got out here and started making my way out here. And ever since then, now I finally got my own home and things like that. So it's going pretty good. The job situation is pretty good. I just got a new one. Nice. I like doing maintenance work. So any machine, all kinds of stuff, you name it. I'm working on it and fixing it right now, working in another production company. And, they're making filters of all types, metal, many different things as far as filters are concerned. But so it's pretty interesting. It's right now it's 9 o'clock here. Well, it's about the same time for you, right?
9:38.
9:30. Yeah, that's true. So, but I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go do my thing. This is about the furthest I've ever had to drive to get to work. About 45 minutes. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Now you're down here in Florida too, right?
I am. I'm on the other side, the East Coast.
Okay. How far up?
I'm smack dab in the middle of nowhere, which is Palm Coast. So
okay.
I got St. Augustine is immediately to my north, and then Bunnell and Daytona is pretty much south of me. But I love it. I can go to the beach still, like I was in California and everything. I have to have my salt fix every once in a while. I love it. So people put it down over here. I've had a couple of gals. One in particular told me, she said, "I don't like it over here. It's too quiet." Well, you love New York. I mean, why would you like it here? I said,
fucking holy lady.
If I want excitement, if I want a bunch of freaking noise and everything else, I can go a little bit north or south, wherever. But I like it quiet. When I get home from work, I like it quiet, and it's good here. I like
the homestead.
Yeah.
Yep. You go out looking for action, but you want to recluse to a nice, place where you can rest easy. Yeah.
I don't go out too much anymore, especially with the price of things. Maybe I was just going to get my hair cut. I made the mistake of trying to do that on Saturday, and I couldn't get a freaking appointment. And there's, well, you can sit for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I went and get something else going, and then I missed that appointment. By the time I got back, then they were closed. I'm like, forget it. I'll go without a haircut. No big deal,
Well, you can always do what I do, brother. I mean, but you're lucky that you don't have to,
Oh, my sister.
Break out the old buzzsaw and just go down to the wood.
My sister says, I told my oldest sister, Brenda, I told her, I says, about your YouTube thing. She says, well, really? How did you find that out? I told her. And apparently she went back on. She says, my God, he's not even recognizable. I said, I know, he's a little different these days, yeah.
He grew that
yeah,
beard.
man.
I saw a video from not too long ago. He grew that beard. I think it's amazing. You guys just realized now it's a family reunion on a live. It's a pleasure to meet.
I didn't know.
I think this
He
is
knew.
awesome.
I didn't know.
This is so awesome.
Nice to meet you too.
It is.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind, actually. It's very cool. It's very cool, man. Rich, thank you for coming by.
Did you guys used to steal beer out of the adults' coolers on holidays and shit? What was your upcoming? That,
You know, funny. The last thing I remember, and this always comes up, and for some reason, his mother wanted me to go help him out with some joker that was giving him a ration of crap. And we were just kids, and I guess at some point I had the reputation around my area being some kind of a bully or something like that. Well, not so much, but
yeah, badass. Pleasure to meet you. I'll send you a list.
Being raised in Lawrence, I mean, for crying out loud, if you didn't get it on, you got stomped on. So
fist fight count. Yeah. I grew up in a fist fight town. Yeah.
Yeah. He had, I don't know. That's what I remember. He had some punk giving him a ration. We couldn't find the guy, but then his mom started saying, "No, don't go looking for him." It's like, no, I'm gonna kick this crap out of this some bitch, I don't know that, but
last thing. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, last thing I remember was when you guys came after. Now, to answer Bobby's question real quick, like we were close when we were really young, and I'm gonna say I was probably 7, maybe 6, 7, and they moved, and Rich is a little older than I am, but they moved the whole family out to California, so we didn't see each other for years, and then they came out to visit us in the 80s and all stayed at the house for like Christmas. And that was a pretty cool time because it was like a whole big family get together. He comes from a bigger family than I got. Like he's got sisters and stuff, and I just got my little brother. So it was my little brother's first time meeting everybody, but it was cool when he was hanging out. And the last thing I remember was, dude, I gave you a leather jacket that didn't quite fit you. It fit me, but you were bigger than me. But I gave you a leather jacket, a black leather jacket, and that was the last time I think we saw each other.
Oh crap! Yeah. I remember that. I can't remember what happened to that thing, but I would wear that thing. It wasn't bad. I mean, it fit okay. For leather jackets, if you want them a little tight, if you're riding a motorcycle, keep your freaking bones together when you smash up. But
That's
other than that, I remember that. I was wondering where the hell I got that, and I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah, man. That was the last time we saw each other. When we spoke a couple of years later down here in Florida, and I think you said you were an electrician.
Yeah.
Are you a licensed electrician?
I didn't bother getting my license because what I ended up running into, I think I kind of. California it was a different deal, but I took my test twice. They gave me the wrong one the first time. No, wait, that was Colorado. I've been bouncing around so freaking much.
I can imagine that Colorado memories might be a little fuzzy. I'm not insinuating anything. It's the thin air.
I'm glad too, because even California, that didn't stop us, but I had my time there, and unfortunately, I consider it a big waste. But other than that, I did learn a lot about what I don't want anymore in my life. That was good. I've been there, done that, and I was like, yeah, don't go there. Nah, I wouldn't go there. No, I just don't. So
now, you do electric work now?
It's that over the years with being an electrician, you gotta know every aspect of the job site, except for plumbing, you might be involved in some of that, but you could be doing drywall
if
work.
there's a sprinkler
stud work,
system or a pump. Well, here's my thing. I'm gonna pitch a fucking job interview. Here we go, live. You're
Yeah.
all seeing it live. I've been in the low voltage field for 12 fucking years. I've done everything from fire alarms, burglar alarms, cameras, and I hooked up all the disconnects and generators to the street services. And as of May 6th, I'm a free dog. So
You going? What are you starting your own business or something?
no, I'm
Free
taking a
agent.
month off. I'm gonna finish renovating my mother's house and sort all my shit from storage. I bought an RV, so we're gonna relocate to the east end of Long Island for a bit, so my girl's closer to work. But we got a house on Long Island. But I'm gonna be looking for work, steady work, good work. I'm a tradesman, been in it for 12 years. Was a foreman, ran crews in New York City. I've done skyscrapers, running cables, conduit, all that shit. There's my pitch. You get in touch with Yank if you could use anyone down in the tropics area. I'd be more than
He's
happy to
trying to
go
escape
down
the
and
cold.
visit the land of where my grandfather lives, visit Yank, and bust some goddamn ass and get some circuits going. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind if you're
Nice.
looking for, because half these people show up drunk, high, or they're crackheads. It's hard to find good help. And
But well,
I
you know,
hold integrity, and I'm looking for a spot in the field that I have the talents in.
they're starving
Yeah.
for people down here. Anybody who's got any
Yep.
kind of career-oriented background and stuff, especially with the unions that you've been involved with, there's some damn good training in that, and they would be happy to take you on in many places. To finish the thing that I had going there, which was bouncing around and doing all kinds of different things, I just kind of put it all together now, and pretty much any machine with pneumatics and hydraulics and everything all mixed around with the electrical and everything else. So now I can get in there and work on their machines and get their machines running and everything.
You're
So,
like a full-on technical engineer.
I'd like to actually put that on paper at some point, but
A lot of people don't realize that in our field we have to engineer a lot of shit, because if you look at the designs and schematics a lot of these people make up, it's like you've never left the office, have you? You've never been in the fucking field. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
COVID shut down the company I worked for. We got shut down because we were in New York City. It was the hot spot of the fucking globe. And then it was just the company kind of dissipated, and there was nothing for me to go back to. So I wrote off my savings, and right now I'm in the film and television industry. But this season's coming to an end, and I'm like, I learned a lot of new skills here, how to run machinery and stuff. But like you had mentioned, being an electrician, especially low voltage fire alarm, I had to know how all the plumbing systems work, the HVAC systems work, because I got to shut them down. I got to monitor all of them. I got to know how, with burglar alarm, you got to learn how door frames are, window frames are. You got to learn basically every fucking trade besides framing, which if you want to be a good installer, you got to learn how the framing works too, because you got to know where you're sending your drill bits. No holes. You literally learn every trade through the low voltage and electricians, because you got to send power to everything, and you got to make it look neat.
It's a shame anymore. The electricians used to be the top dogs. Now they're nobody. The freaking painters get paid more than we do in some cases, and it's a joke. So
that's because they felt bad.
It depends.
That's equity. That's
trade.
equity. That's
trade.
not equality. That's equity coming up. But some of them, depending on the paint they got to do, I mean, it depends on the electrician you're dealing with, how good a painter you need,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, the one trade that's always going to be indispensable and will always be top buck is a plumber.
Yep.
Anytime your shit doesn't flush, you're calling a plumber. And plumbers
Plumber
fix
and
a lot
roofer.
of stuff.
Plumbing and
Yeah,
roofing.
yeah.
Nothing
Roofers
else
not, but
matters.
They don't
You
make
either
it
flood
nothing
from
like
the
a.
bottom or flood from the top. Without those
I'll
two,
take the
nothing
top.
in the middle
If
matters.
it's flooding from the bottom, that just sucks. That's shit. I ain't
That
dealing with
puts
it.
the folks in the middle in bad shape.
True. Right on.
Jennifer,
Oh,
your
man.
company's booming and you can use guys to do drawings. Well, let me tell you, I used to draft blueprints and submit them to the actual architects and engineers, and they would just stamp them. I should have been getting paid $700 a fucking stamp. I'd sit there and redraw all of the floor plans. So if you're looking, you know where to find us. But
There you go.
I'm tied up till May 6th, and then I'm taking a month off. I got to take this month. Me and Amanda, I got to get her situated. I got to do it. But send
Yeah,
me, we'll
man.
get linked up. I'll travel wherever. I got a bus, a car, I don't know, RV. We'll figure it out.
Hey,
I'm nuts.
dude's rocking and rolling.
You want to buy a bus?
We got Jake 3%. I got to get on here. We got to give Jake his 15 minutes. Rich, do you mind hopping off? Like
I'll
when
hop
we get
off.
Jake on?
I'll hop off. Y'all chill out.
Well, you know,
I'm going to go.
okay.
I'll
I
heat
really-
up dinner. I'll hop off. And
I've had-
Wait a
had
minute.
fun
One
times
person at a
here.
time.
I got to tell you, I better get my butt in bed. I better get my butt in bed.
I understand.
And
4 o'clock comes quick.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, got to make lunch still and everything else like that. So, hey, you guys take care. I love you, brother. You
Right
guys
on, cousin.
have a good one.
Pleasure
And,
meeting
you
you.
too, brother.
Get myself out of here without screwing things up.
Oh, I can get you out. Hold on.
He's gonna give you the boot. Welcome.
I'm giving
Nice
you the
to
boot,
meet you.
kid.
We're family.
Later, brother. I'll call you. I'll call you.
All righty, bud.
All right, man. That's cool. Yeah, my cousin Rich. He's a good egg.
Yeah, cool
Nice.
people. Pleasure to meet. I can't believe that you guys had that moment right
That's-
here on the
yeah,
live. That's
I know,
epic.
right? It
That's
is cool.
epic.
Long
Yeah.
lost family. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna toss Jake on. I'm gonna need a little help, as we know. I'm a little deaf, so Jake is a little difficult sometimes for me to hear. But let's bring him on. Jake.
I
Yeah.
don't know what your race
Hey!
is, but I'm not sure I want to link to it. Would I owe you a drink?
Never, oh my god. I mean,
Just link to your Asus. I'm pretty.
Um,
That's better talk.
yeah, I know. Let me tell you what's going on. I'm going to kill my camera J-Bell, and I don't know what happened in the but they won't help me.
Okay, so I heard
Oh, you
you
need.
don't know what
did
happened
you
and they
need
won't help you.
with? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
heard you say something that you needed some help with.
Remember that no.
I'm not making it out. It's quite muffled. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jake. I love you, buddy.
You know what I think Jake could use? Jake, hold on a second. You know what I think would really help Jake is if he got himself a microphone and the little thing that you have in front of yours, Bobby, that mesh screen thing. I think that makes a big difference in how
It's a
echoey he is.
pop filter, so it doesn't go.
Yes. And he gets a lot of that. But go ahead, Jake. I'm sorry.
I had one,
You have one?
but you built on me an hour ago.
Why isn't your camera working? Can you bring your camera on? I'm gonna be honest. It helps when the camera is on.
I can't.
That way you need the help with.
I can't get the you are a turkey the by. They have
Waiting
the
for a device to be selected for connection in my Asus. Link my Asus. Can you go to settings, shared cam? Sometimes you gotta turn on the camera. Yeah, these computers fucking Asus is a good computer company. I had one I paid $200 for, lasted me 10 years. Just don't update them.
Oh, God.
by kind of
I don't know, man. I'm having a really hard time. And I want to point this out. I want to point this out, Jake. 1 second, Bobby. If you look at the comment there at the bottom from Jennifer, she said, "Let her know and she'll try to get you in." So the company, she said, they're looking for people like you, and they can totally use you. Do you see that, Bob?
John. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna step in over my head and tell you that I'm the fucking man, but I understand how to redo blueprints. I've had to do it numerous times to know how architect rulers work. I mean, half the time I'm reading floor plans, I'm walking the building, I'm convinced they never even go on site. Because I'm like, this wall doesn't fucking exist. That wall doesn't exist. They built a whole new fucking shit. And you gotta stay on it. A lot of these people sit in their office and they do their drafts, they do their stamp, and I have to resubmit all this shit. And you know how many times I've done architect and engineer work and I don't get acknowledged for it? I'm the technician going, it needs to be approved. So when the inspector comes, it matches what the hell's going on in the real scenario. So if you want someone that'll go out into the field and make sure the floor plans match, I will do my best. If you take me on, you want to give me a shot for it, beautiful. I would graciously accept that. I have a high level of integrity. I don't fuck around. I try to be professional. But the outcome is we're all trying to get the job done and signed off. So if you're willing to do that, I'm totally fucking down to give it a shot. I'm willing to give anything a shot. So I've done it, and I really appreciate that. I mean, if you want to subscribe to my channel, it's as the name shows, Bobby Boccs. And shoot me a message or something, or leave a comment. We'll be in touch. And thank you, Russ, for letting me put out a plug on yours. Back to Jake. I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm sorry. I was going off.
Take a whole lot of time.
You're not, brother. Don't worry. Okay.
That was very clear.
Very clear.
Keep that up.
I bought a laptop.
You bought a laptop at Best Buy.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
It gave me laptop.
Oh, like the Omen. That's what I bought from Best Buy.
It cost me $1,100. I got the key was membership, and they can't help me. I took it in there, and they asked the original. I actually.
Oh, all right, dude. I heard you bought a laptop at Best Buy for $1,100.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were having issues and they couldn't help you?
Well,
Did I get that right?
I bought a plan
You
to
bought
keep
a
the on
GeForce.
Geek Squad.
Yeah, the GeForce GTX.
No, the people that were going
The Geek
laptop.
Squad. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Geek Squad, right? Yeah.
yeah.
I probably
Okay.
I took it in there, and they want me to buy a whole new laptop.
but you just bought it.
And
They,
yeah,
yeah. Like
yeah,
if there's a problem with it, they won't let you return it.
yeah, I'm like, fuck you about. I was like, because I know what's going on. I know what happened. I need
Oh, you knew what was
to,
wrong with it.
yeah, I know what happened, but I
Okay.
don't know how, because I updated the window 11
All right, so you want
and
to update it to Windows 11. It
no,
basically it crashed on you after you paid $1,100. You got the Geek Squad, and they told you to get a new one. But when you updated to Windows 11 is when the shit happened.
yeah,
Okay. And the problem is with a lot of computers, if they got backed up updates, especially if it's been sitting for a while, if you do too many updates at once and it tries to override a lot of BIOS and internal operating software, it will crash. So you got to do one update at a time. If you overload the updates, now if you only bought it a month ago, you should, unless you got pictures and naughty pictures, Jake. I don't know what kind of honeys you're bringing home and making it nasty with. But if you're not worried about losing memory, you do restore to prior update, or you do a backup.
but hey, cool, get what happened the other day. I was on YouTube, right? And Rick video, it was an old video of Rick.
There's
And
It was
no
an old
version.
video of Rick.
yeah, and he was talking about people.
Oh, I
And
remember. Yeah, he did a video about Geek Squad.
and after I watched that, I was pissed because don't take your information and give it to the government without you knowing.
Okay, so they'll
So
take
what
your
happens
information.
was he was pissed after he bought it because they'll mess with it and they'll take your data and give it to the government without your knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too.
I knew they will want the whole laptop.
They'll wipe it. So they'll take your data, give it to the government, and then give it back to you clean, and you lose all your shit, but the government has it all.
That's fun.
Yeah. But anyway, Bobby, it kind of hard to talk to you about it on a live because it almost conversations. Um, can I give you my email?
Who do you want to give the email to?
Bobby.
Okay, yeah, because don't give it to me because I barely know how to run my own.
Shut the hell up, Yank. You're a fucking pro beyond your own
Yeah, right.
random recollections. Yeah, you don't even realize that. Yank's a force. He doesn't know it yet, but him and Gutter created this family outside of Rick.
Go ahead, Jake.
I'll type in my Gmail right now, and all of you that are live are privy to this. This is the one and only time I'm gonna give away this email.
Don't do it in the comments.
He doesn't want you to do it in the comments, Bobby. How else is he supposed to give it to you,
Enter
Jake?
the chat with the host and other guests. Chat with the host and other guests. So let's see if we can go. Jake.
And then I'll copy it. And then if you get my email now in the comments.
I'll put my email in the comment because honestly, if you go to Bobby Boccolino, I'm pretty sure my email is to my Google account. How about this? How about this? This is what I'll do. I will go to my last uploaded video and post the comment there. So if you want my email, you gotta go watch my last video. Yeah, there's the plug. I'm poaching off of Yank. I'm poaching off of Yank and Gutter. I'm sorry, Gutter. I'm sorry, Yank. I know.
That's fine.
I will post it, and it will be up for the next 24 hours. I'm actually gonna write it right now. It's called "What the Fuck." Look for the what.
I was kind of mad that we because you were having a good topic.
You were feeling bad because we were having a good talk with who?
No. That week, you had good topic.
Oh, last week we had a great topic.
Yeah.
Which one? I tear through a lot of topics. You know why I haven't been live? I want to tell everybody here and everybody, Gen G, I know you come through. I know Kia comes through. There's a bunch of y'all that will come through to my channel. Why I haven't been live is because the season's coming to an end, and I have like 6 different stages, and I'm wrapping all the shit up. We're getting a new shop, so I work anywhere from 10 to 12 to 14 hours, and then the days that I do get cut out early, I'm fucking exhausted. I'm exhausted. I save all my energy for here on Tuesdays for Yanking Gutter and you all.
Yeah, well, I want to get my own angle going, but I need the hardware.
You need the hardware?
Yeah.
I'll send you a microphone. How about that, Jake? I will personally send you a microphone. What I just did, I on the last one, what the fuck? Because I don't know what the hell my account's doing. It goes live while I'm fucking sleeping. All of a sudden, it says my account's live, and then it's like your video are taken down for sexuality and fucking nudity, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm at Applebee's, so I had to go live right there and then. and say, I'm at Applebee's drinking my beer. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my account. So I changed the password to my Google account and stuff. On the last video that says literally what the fuck, I just posted an email account that you can directly get in contact with me. Send me an email. By this time tomorrow, this comment will be erased. You guys, I already trust y'all. Everybody here, subs and shows up and hangs out. So if you got any malicious intent, I could change my password again. Good luck getting this one.
Right.
No more snoring Bobby or whatever the fuck.
But by the way,
Okay.
By the way,
what I can talk about, but
For what?
I've been watching the Ukraine crap.
And the Ukrainian crap?
And
Okay.
now they're fucking with Poland.
now they're fucking with Poland. And Poland ain't gonna take it. Poland is not gonna fucking take it. Look how Poland dealt with the fucking Muslim migrants. They ain't gonna take it.
Okay, get what Poland is about another. What does that mean? Attack on one, attack on all.
An attack on one is an attack on all. Yep.
Oh, and I already got two of my friends are in Poland.
Two of your friends are in Poland?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That sucks.
well, what they're telling me, and they can help me a lot. It can be a crap
A lot of the relief.
Wait a minute. I thought he said
Okay.
they said to him there's been a crackdown.
No,
No?
it's gonna get done real quick.
It's gonna get bad real quick.
Oh yeah, now I remember the topic.
Let me ask you something. Because I have this feeling. Now, Russia's coming up onto their anniversary of the end of World War II. And they're pulling back, and people saying Russia's pulling back because they're losing. We all know Russia cannot. Just like that, 5. I'll explain what all of these hand signals are, but I just go like this, and it stops. It's going to blow your fucking mind. I'm being watched here. They're coming up to the end of World War II, where they got to claim that, success and victory. I think by that anniversary, it's May something. It's May like 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere around there. They're going to want to say that they have the land bridge to Crimea. They're pulling back. People going, oh, Russia's losing. They're a fucking nuclear war power. They could wash out Ukraine in 2 fucking seconds. I think they're doing is pulling back, regrouping, and they're gonna come in with a force and just obliterate to establish that and claim another success.
Keep in mind that number one, they are a high propaganda aid.
Both of them, Ukraine and Russia, both propaganda.
Everybody's playing propaganda.
Yeah. And number two, they don't know what they have. It's kind of like North Korea. Like North Korea, they got nuclear warheads,
They have nuclear warheads. Yep.
But they don't know what works. What
but,
does.
but North Korea, their nuclear warhead or nothing is technology. Like,
Well, you're talking about North Korea.
and, but
North
that,
Korea is the bargaining chip of China, and Iran is about to obliterate fucking half of Europe.
yeah, yeah.
And we're trusting the Russians to denuclearize Iran, which is fucking insane. If they're our enemy and we're in a proxy war with them through Ukraine,
Yeah.
why would we be trusting Russia
Oh,
to handle the fucking nuclear fucking situation in Iran, which is nuts. It's a clusterfuck. It's a goddamn clusterfuck. And we all gonna die. Drink mead, ride hard, and rock free.
Right on. Right on.
well, the only news that I know they have to take off in their they can take off in their country. But all new, we can put all of our new on a nuclear submarine, part of Newark on the coast, and we can nuke a whole country.
Park a terrorist park a nuclear off the coast.
No,
Is that what you said?
no. Our capability.
Our
we
capabilities.
Our commander in chief.
Can, no. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Did you just
No,
say?
yeah, he said fuck that guy. Our capabilities is what I think he said, right? Our capabilities.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
We can put all those nukes on.
We could put all those nukes on the coast.
No, on the enemies.
On the
Let me
enemy's
ask you a
coast.
question, Jake. Hold on. This is a one-word answer. Who has the greatest nuclear arsenal on the planet?
Who are you asking? Jake?
Yeah, Jake.
We
Who has the greatest nuclear arsenal on the planet?
do, but it don't matter.
No, Russia does. But we're not sure if they all work. Who is the most vulnerable to an EMP attack?
How many how big is their place?
How big,
Well, we know the
how big is
numbers.
their
We
nuke
know the
stockpile?
numbers
Yeah.
that they have. They have the absolute most nuclear.
the
We got
most.
the Air Force. We got the Navy. But now we're our whole military is about four-star generals because you like to whack your dicks off and take hormone blockers. We're talking about lesbian mothers, and I wanted to fight for equal rights while these guys are doing push-ups in the snow with bears on their back. And I think they pussified the American military, and I don't think we stand where we used to.
But hang on. what I'm talking about, we can put all of our news on a video and movies. What of movies on their code and lift the up them and their new they have take off from their country and go halfway across the world.
You're talking about anti-nuke technology to
And
stop it. Well, that was all and great before the Clintons gave China the technology for MERV nuke technology, where they're cluster bombs. So even if you stop the ICBM, you have multiple nuclear warheads that just scatter out like a fucking 4th of July mortar and just start landing everywhere.
Yeah,
And
look,
it's
when I
not
was a
only
kid,
the initial blast and shockwave, it's the fallout. It's the
Right.
fallout. And China has the EMPs and everything in America. This electric car phenomena has to do with tracking, has to do with control, has to do with being able to wipe it the fuck out. They're putting kill switches in it. A carbureted car. My motorcycle is not going to be stopped by an EMP. China can't hack it and tell it to turn left on a fucking highway. We all know that this Biden guy is owned by Putin and fucking and Xi Jinping. I mean, it's out in the open, and all these guys got foreign interest, and that's, you know, when you look at Ukraine with the energy sector, that's where they all made their money. Romney,
Hi,
Pelosi,
Nettie.
on both sides. It's a clusterfuck, and this is all I'm saying. You know, the only hope for America, Jake, is people like us and the guns that we lost in boating accidents, because you cannot rule a nation of graves. There's nobody to rule. It's not about beating the government. We're not going to take over the government. They got fucking predator drones. But if you have to kill your whole population, you have nobody to rule over, and therefore you're king nothing. They call him the emperor without clothes or whatever.
Well, you know, there was a movie that fucking made it pretty damn clear and pretty in black and white in the 80s that still makes sense today. And the end of the movie, it said the only winning move is not to play. Does anybody remember what that movie is?
Is that They Live Among Us, or is that 1984?
No, that's War Games, man, with Matthew Broderick.
I haven't seen that, but Amanda, write that down, Amanda. We got a movie to watch.
That's what they talk about in thermonuclear war, is the only winning move is not to play, because no matter what you do, there's massive casualties on both sides, and nobody wants to play that game because there's nothing left, like you were saying, the king of nothing. So, yeah. Go ahead, Jake. Wrap this up, buddy.
I get 2 more points in no.
All right, go ahead. You got 2 more points. Go.
Okay. Technically, they don't need you because they have all they have to do is have into or technology, and they can activate all
the nukes, all of them, worldwide. So it doesn't matter who has them.
And they can do with our own.
Don't leave
Okay.
this.
And
Bisco, where the fuck you going? Shall not be accepted.
one more thing.
One more thing.
That we know we're talking about is the element down you will not let Liverpool in your group.
I don't know. I missed it.
Okay, last week you
Last
were
week.
talking about
Last week I was talking about.
it ever went down.
The EMP went down.
No, it,
No,
Burn everything down.
no, it get
Okay.
if everything
oh, if everything went down, like a grid down.
Gotcha.
if your blood not gonna let any Liverpool is our group or but the way that I look at it, if it all went down, that when everyone in the video is gonna wake up and be like, hey, maybe the government is not gonna help us. No,
I'm a little lost, Jake.
If
I don't
everything
know,
went down, nobody's going to step in and help us because we're too busy helping
Yeah,
the rest of the
no,
world.
absolutely not.
Nobody has
Absolutely
anything
not.
to help us, and the people that would do it to us aren't going to help us.
yeah,
I'm not sure
I
if
would
I
like to-
caught
hey.
that all.
Yeah, me neither. But I would like to say this regarding your comment, Bobby. I'd like to see Black Sheepdog Tony G jump on here and before he splits and share some thoughts. I like the dude. Him and I have been friends for a
hop
while
on in.
from Rick's channel. So if he can come in, that'd be great. Jake, listen, I am really sorry that I am so sorry that I look at it as my failure.
yeah.
I can't understand you very well sometimes.
No,
It's tough. It's frustrating for you.
wait.
Okay.
Don't. I want to be like everyone else.
Yes, sir.
And if you gotta kick me off, kick me off.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what,
I agree. Okay.
but I'm gonna hope all you'll have a good night. Probably on the group. And yeah.
Well, we fucking
Okay.
love you, Jake. I love
We
you.
do.
I do.
Big dude.
I fucking love you. I fucking love you. I mean,
Absolutely.
I love.
You're fam, brother.
Your family. Fam. And everybody threw it up in the comments before. We're one big fam. And we saw all that and we appreciate it. We love all you guys. And we love you.
I do hope I'm not holding up the life of me.
Okay.
Yeah. But
All right, dude. Then I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna give you the boot.
Hold on. Jake.
Okay.
Jake. I posted my personal email on my last channel, on my last video. It's WTF, what the fuck? Because some bullshit was going on with my channel. It likes to go live, whatever. So I changed all my fucking confidentials. Hopefully, it's been quiet since, and I haven't done a live since. I haven't accessed it because I'm also on a public network in a hotel. So I'm not sure, you know, what they could do around here. I'm not from China. China. I posted my email as the latest fucking
Alright.
comment. Send me an email, and I will see what I could do to help you as far as the computer stuff. I got a lot of computer whizzes as friends, and just to have my email. By
Yeah.
this time tomorrow, I'm deleting the comment. I'm not just leaving it there for everyone. That's just for you, and you all fam in the comments. Love you, Tuppy. How are you, sweetheart?
Alright.
All right, Jake.
Y'all, if y'all want to send me an email or something, go ahead. Now's the time because it'll be gone by tomorrow. Thank you, Jake. Love you, brother. God
Love
bless,
you,
and we'll
brother.
see what we can
Thank
do
you
to
for
help you with
coming.
the computer situation.
And by the way, Jake, check through the chats because you're catching some love in the chats, man.
Lots
So,
of love. We love Jake.
Yep.
Jake's fam.
Absolutely. Hi, Tup. How are you? Yep. Sorry, no surprise this week. It'll have to come next week. I apologize.
Surprise! No surprise.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
surprise.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Surprise! Gutter's fired and Bobby took her place.
I'm not as hot. Like a rub.
man. I don't know. Is it cold enough in here? What is it you keep
That's
doing
number
over there?
9.
You gotta tell me what that is. You gotta tell me. What are you doing over there?
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I turned this fucking thermostat off, and it turns on. Turn it back on. I'm gonna do this live. I'm gonna catch within the next day or so. I'm gonna go live on fucking YouTube and catch this. This thing turns on, starts blowing cold air, and all I have to do is lean back and fucking look at it, and it turns back off. It's like somebody's sitting there watching it on the camera going, he's chilling. Freeze him out. And all I do is I turn and I point at it, and I could sit here for 20 minutes, a half hour, and it'll keep going. The second I turn and point at it, it fucking just shuts off. It's insane. They've been fucking with me for a long time. No, it's got to be a camera. Like, oh, look at him all comfortable. He's watching YouTube and this and that. We turn it on. I turn towards the thermostat, and now I did the infrared check. I did the fucking where are the cameras? There ain't no fucking cameras. It's the woo-woos. Wasp bitch, you got to come up here. Help me out because the motherfucker's playing with my thermostat. When I turn it off, it's off. There's no heat it up, cool it down. And I get blasted from this ice cold air.
Down. Oh, no.
If you look, like right here under the window is where the unit is. And it'll sit here blasting and I start freezing. And I just turn like this. But off. And every time it turns off, I've been keeping count. That's 9 times now in this. And we've been going for what? 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, we're almost
You're
done.
back, Derek.
Hey,
welcome back.
what's going on?
I'm gonna let you two take over for a second. I'm gonna hit the bathroom and I'm gonna go rip this fucking thermostat off the wall. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just see me hopping in the bottom.
All right. Yeah, man. So D, what's going on?
Hey, Russ.
Yo.
I got a question.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Remember when we were younger? Did you live at the end of Washington Street in that White House?
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, dude. Big farmhouse with the horse barn.
And your parents left.
Yeah. What, my parents left? What do you mean?
Didn't your parents take off? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, kinda. I don't want to really air family laundry out here.
All right.
We'll talk about that again some other time.
You know how the mind works.
Yeah. I didn't live at the very end. Not the very end. That was another kid. But I lived just before the end of it at a big farmhouse. Okay. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, good times. The fuck was I gonna say? I forget now. Yeah, we've been going for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Fucking time flies. It goes fast, man, and then you start running out of
Wow.
shit to talk about. So I'm gonna go to the comments here a little bit. Unplug the unit. You can stay. Don't go nowhere. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Put a hole in it. I don't know what that means. Fly's always got some funny shit to say, but Fly's got to come on here a little more often. He's always got little one-liners to zing, but he's got to come on a little bit more often. Let's see. Ashley, Fly Crew, laughing, haha. Lee, hi Ash. I'm sorry, my computer's slow, so when I'm clicking on these, it's taking a while to click over and show the contents. Or the comments, rather. Fried. I don't know what that means, but okie doke. Hey, Lee. What are you eating? What's that? Derek. What is that? Sour things? Oh, okay. Nice. All
Gummy
right.
worms.
Nice. I love them things. If I eat too many of them, though, my stomach gets all screwed up. Like I got to run to the bathroom kind of thing. If I eat too many. Nettie, my chérie. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Doing the Shaggy thing. I'm gonna learn the song, the words to that song. It's something like "She caught me red-handed, dancing on the bathroom floor," something like that. I don't know,
Hey,
but it's funny. Yo,
the end of this month. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember WAAF?
yeah,
Godsmack playing at the Worcester Centrum. One show. As a WAAF tribute.
oh no, kidding. Yeah, I would I like Godsmack, but I still can't stand Sully. Never got along with him. Me and him had beef, but he's all right now. We had beef back kids, you know. Oh, you froze. All right, we're gonna bring Bobby back in.
I'm not wearing a bed sheet. Don't worry.
All right, you're back, Bob.
What's up?
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said, Derek, about Godsmack?
What?
I said I like Godsmack the band, but Sully and I still have like a beef from 100 fucking years ago.
You know him, right? Didn't you say that
Yeah,
once?
I do.
Because I'm a
A lot of
big
people.
fan.
Dee
of
probably
God.
knows him too.
He's
You
a
know Sully,
meatball.
right? What's that?
He's a fucking meatball.
Derek keeps. There you go. Great drummer, talented artist,
Awesome
kind of a
drummer.
shit person. Yes.
Like Yngwie Malmsteen. You love the music, but the guy behind it. You don't want to meet your idol, as they say.
There you go.
I get it.
Jake says, I'm badass. I boot myself. Good for you, man.
Well,
Oh, shit.
I know you're getting ready to close it up. I'm going to run down
I
some
am.
topics.
Okay.
I'm going to mooch off of your live for possible future lives on my
Okay.
channel, but y'all get credit, and you're always welcome on my channel. Just let me know that you want to hop on, and I will swap over to StreamYard instantly. I don't do StreamYard only because it's easier for me to share audio, but if Yank wants to come on, you're all witness. If Yank or Gutter or any of you guys ever want to come on, I will just end the live, hop over to StreamYard, and bring it right back up because it's a lot more fun.
Who's he talking to?
Talking
All
in
of
the
us.
comment section. And Yank.
All of us.
Yeah. Russ,
Okay.
you, Derek, Gutter, Julie, when she's done scrubbing the Statue of Liberty. Okay, so here's a couple of the quick points that I wrote down because, well, I've been very fucking busy, and I save all of my oomph for Tuesdays. They're the only ones that keep it consistent, so it's only fair that I keep my energy for tonight. With my channel, it's sporadic, but after May 6th, you're gonna see a lot of me, and you might unsubscribe. But this Taylor Lorenz bitch, who broke down as a news reporter, saying that she was being bullied, that just turned around and decided to dox all the personal information of the Twitter channel of Libs of TikTok. So victim, now I'm the bully. Don't turn around and start crying that you can't handle it and you need a safe space, because your stories get chewed apart because you fucking lie to the public. And then the people that are just exposing your side, you're going to tell these madmen who burned down cities for 2 fucking years where these people live, fuck you, you're not a victim, you're a bully. Elon Musk buying up Twitter. Well, how quickly that exposed the fact that the Twitter company is more against free speech than the financial interest of shareholders. So if you hold shares in Twitter, just know they don't want to see you make money. They want to control the narrative, sell your fucking stock. Because if they don't take Elon's offer, that stock price is going to fucking collapse. Because what's the point of owning shares if they don't care about your interest in it? And Elon was just like, it should be a place of free speech. So now we know that Twitter wants to simply be a left-wing echo chamber. Fair enough. Hunter Biden's laptop. Proven, validated. Certain things people on the right, our side, have to be careful of. Certain aspects of this laptop have been shown to be added after the fact. There are bundled files. But what's true on it, the big guy is implicated. Text messages to the fucking daughter implicate Pop's taking half the fucking money. That's a big fucking deal. Child porn, that's a big fucking deal. Let's go down. What's coming up? If you got investments, 401ks, if you're in the stock market, crypto, this and that, is there a recession coming or straight out depression? Because at some point this shit's gonna pop.
Depression.
The housing market is gonna fucking pop. So be careful, be wary. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would suggest this is what I will say to all of you: do not buy shares in gold. If you're going to invest in gold and silver, buy the literal metal. Do not buy the shares. And that's as far as I will go for any kind of liability for financial advice. CIA, Russian collusion, bombshell dropped by the Durham report. See, by the time this shit comes out, people don't give a fuck because the Russian collusion shit is so 2016. Okay? The Steele dossier. Fucking James Comey. Most people don't even remember that name no more. Fucking Peter Strzok. Fucking Andrew McCabe. Nobody remembers these fucking people no more. But the Durham report, it takes a while to come out. The CIA knew in 2007 that the fucking Russian collusion theory was preposterous. It was bullshit. And we paid a former, MI6 member who went to fucking Russia and got bar talk fucking shit to use as evidence. That Comey is a genius. He could say, well, I trusted my agents and signed off on it, therefore wiping his hands of it. Comey belongs in prison. We all know it. But to get a FISA warrant, okay. And now it's coming out and nobody gives a shit. That's old news. That's old fucking news. Okay, what about them lying to us about inflation? It's a right-wing talking point. Oh, it's transitory. Oh, it's not as bad as they say. Yeah. Inflation is like a good thing. 18%. And now it's like, it's fucking out of control. It's fucking out of control. They're saying it's 8.5%. Before this is over, I could see 10, 15, 20%. Forget about it. You want to talk about bread lines? And then this shit in fucking Russia and Ukraine where the grain comes from. Fertilizer. Okay? Fertilizer. Crops. All that money's going up. You're going to be paying fucking $9 for a loaf of bread. Just, the bread lines are coming. Alex Jones had to claim bankruptcy because of these fucking lawsuits with this Sandy Hook bullshit. We're not allowed to ask questions anytime kids are shot. I got news for you. That's my hashtag. If kids are murdered brutally by a fucking mass gunman, I want to know how it happened. I want to know why protocol was breached. I want to know why they didn't try to save one fucking child. I want to know who ordered the porta potties, who ordered the catering, and why they're suing a gun manufacturer of a rifle that was found in the trunk. It wasn't even in the school. So don't tell me
I want to say something. Can I say something regarding the gun in the trunk? Okay, now I've watched that video and I watched the evidence that you put up, which was the video. I am pretty certain that that gun that they pulled out, and I don't know if there was more because I haven't researched it enough, but the gun that they pulled out of there was not an AR Bushmaster.
No,
Uh,
no.
the-
It was an AR-like rifle, they say. If you actually read the description, they never claimed it was an AR-15. It was an AR-style weapon.
Okay, but
AR
the
style, so
company
why
that they
sue
sued,
Bushmaster?
that caved for them, right? Which was what company was it that they sued?
Bushmaster.
Okay, Bushmaster, whoever makes the
They didn't-
Bushmaster.
They didn't settle with Bushmaster.
Bushmaster caved.
No, the insurance company of Bushmaster caved because Bushmaster was basically obsolete by the time the settlement came out. The insurance company and the lawyers representing the insurance companies said we want to wash our hands of this because Bushmaster was already bankrupt. They didn't exist as a company. The insurance companies settled, not Bushmaster, and it was an AR-15 style weapon that they.
Well, here's what I want to say, and that's
it's so convoluted.
That gets into the style. Exactly. That's my point.
An insurance company.
I know guns when I look at them.
Yeah.
I know guns when I look at them, and I know when they're manipulated.
Type weapon, not a Bushmaster.
Whoever racked, there was a cop. He pulled the gun out of the trunk, and he racked it to make sure it was empty. Okay, and what he did was he did a sideways, charging handle on it. An AR does not. It goes directly from the back and pulls forward, and you spring forward. It is not a side charging handle. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think I heard
style.
But wait a minute, Bobby. I think I heard that kid who went to supposedly the school had pistols, an AR style rifle, and a shotgun. I believe that what they pulled out of the trunk and did this with was a shotgun. I have a semi-automatic shotgun that has a side charging handle on it.
Well, that's fair.
And I believe it was the same thing, except it was black. I'm not going to
argue that. What I'm going to say was what he went into the school with, what they found on him in the school, was the two handguns.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I have no.
Whatever long gun they said was an AR style long rifle. Okay. Never entered the school. Then they wanted to sue Bushmaster. That's like suing Honda because somebody got a DWI and killed somebody. Yep. So anybody who's ever been in a car accident, sue the car manufacturer of the offendant. Sue the car manufacturer because if you didn't make that car, they couldn't have caused this accident. That's the precedent that it sets. Second of all, Bushmaster was bankrupt. The Bushmaster themselves, had they brought it to court, would have been thrown out. You know who settled? The fucking insurance company that insured the fucking place. Now, this also brings us to another thing. There's this Safe Neighborhoods or whatever the fuck this George Soros company is that sued Yemenes, shut down the gun manufacturing company because they said that their guns are too cheap. They're garbage guns, but they're very affordable. That those are the ones that end up on the street the most. So just because you make it affordable for someone to own a firearm, you got to be shut down. You got to be shut down. That's going directly after poor people. So poor people, if you can't afford a $1,500 fucking gun, you're not allowed to arm yourselves because they might end up on the fucking streets. These are the same fucking people that sued Bushmaster, and Bushmaster didn't settle. If Bushmaster wasn't bankrupt and out of business and that fucking lawsuit went to court, would have been thrown the fuck out. The defense attorneys were ready to go, but it never hit the courtroom because the insurance companies settled. Alex Jones is bankrupt because they dragged that motherfucker through the mud. Defamation. You know what?
Yes.
If your kids really fucking died, prove it. Because the burden's on you. You put them in unmarked graves. They were singing at the fucking Super Bowl. You kept ambulances 500 fucking yards away. I didn't see anybody trying to save any fucking child. And anybody that's witnessed the shooting, you see blood, EMS, you see fucking CPR, you see rushing around, not walking around in circles at a goddamn firehouse, not catering, not porta potties, not a fucking person that walks in and says, don't bother bringing EMS. They're all fucking dead. A 99% kill rate, and then leaves the bodies in there until 2 in the fucking morning. I'm sorry. The official story doesn't make any sense. And they go, well, it's children. How dare you? You're going to stand on the lives of children? No. You're going to take away my rights by exploiting the deaths of children? If kids really died, we want to get to the bottom of it because we want to prevent it. And there's no way your fucking story lines up. And that's what they do. They castrate you on this whole heartstring of children. You know what? Never said that kids never fucking died. But what you did reactionary to that incident makes no fucking sense because apparently you don't care. You don't care that kids fucking died. And they didn't use an AR-15. I got news for you, right? That's the fucking catchphrase. Okay. This NYC. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, Fly Crew, what's up?
Bobby, you got to take a breath, man.
No,
I was waiting for my rant ticker.
It is down there.
Closing up.
You
no,
can't
it is going, brother.
That's not the
Look.
Bobby rant.
You cannot.
I understood Bobby rant.
That's gonna wrap it up with a Bobby.
Oh
rant.
man, he's even got some notes. That's like cheating. No wonder why he's so
well,
good.
I got a little notification to hop on, and I wrote down some shit.
Nice, good. I think about it once in a while. I'm like, there might be an empty spot in the last for some, and I'll have some pulled together. But usually,
come on in.
Usually, I'm not that prepared. I think
What's
about
up,
doing it.
What's on your mind? You bring a lot to the table. You're like the rest of us. Everybody here in this live stream right now. We think.
I was going to say the same thing I said last week. We all have thought about the issues and we come to the same conclusion. We're all out here with a few points, and then we arrive over here at the single point where they go from this single point, and then they try and spread it out to the masses and make everybody the same. We've thought about the things and just come to the same conclusion. But I don't have a whole lot. You guys have been covering, I think, most of it. I think earlier you guys were talking about the South Carolina deal where now they're calling everything a mass shooting, even though it's, multiple people shooting at each other. And
3 or more. Doesn't matter how or why. If 3 people get shot, it's a fucking mass shooting. It's
I don't want to say the 3 don't matter, of course, because that's what they try and put on you. But is 3 really, really what you think about, like a mass shooting incident? I mean,
no.
When's it going to be 2? It's like, it was more than 1 person. So
pretty soon it'll be if you fired 2 bullets and 1 person got hit or got near hit, that's a mass shooting.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
They changed the name because gang violence used to be a separate issue, but to mask that, what they said was statistically, if 3 or more people are shot, we categorize it as a mass shooting, not gang violence. So if you say you 4 people and 4 people, and there's 2 rival gangs and they all shoot each other, there was a mass shooting in the mall, not 8 gang members shot each other.
People were caught in the middle.
And it hides the gang violence, because if you knew there was that much gang violence going on, you wouldn't be so for defund the fucking police. Now, do I think police are out of control? Absolutely. They got immunity. Why wouldn't you be? You can save yourself over the lives of citizens. You got no duty to act. But if the general public doesn't realize where the violence is coming from, they make dumb decisions like, we need to give up our guns and fuck the police because they ain't helping anyway. And then you got gangs running rampant going, everybody's unarmed and there's no cops. You're all a fucking target,
Yep. And that's where you use some logic. You don't have to be on one side or the other. It's, it's dynamic. It's a dichotomy. You got to think about both sides. You can't jump to one side. We got to support them or we got to defund them. There's a balance. There's things that are needed in a balanced quantity.
Yeah. No,
Agreed.
without that, and that's to every aspect in life, everything in moderation, everything. But at the same time, if you're not willing to call out what needs to be moderated, you don't know what to moderate, and therefore there's no control over any of it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's we got a gun control, gun control, gun control, gun laws, gun laws, gun laws. Okay, so you're moderating the legal availability of guns, but they're not the ones out there committing crime. You want to keep denying the fact that gang violence and all this shit in inner cities is where all the gun violence is coming from. You're not going to be able to fix the problem. With all the moderation on guns in the world, if you're not addressing what needs to be moderated, none of it's going to make a difference.
Agreed.
Yep. Just like you can't have window tint. And I was the one a few weeks ago that asked on Rick's stream. You know, I was like, oh yeah, is there anything you can do? He's like, oh no. He's like, no, pull it off. Well, in the meantime, I just let me put it this way, since we're online here. I found a guy that believed that my car fit all of the requirements. It may have cost a little bit more than a normal inspection does, but he believed that it fit all the requirements. And he may or may not have seen the car, but I have the inspection paperwork. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to try and get up early, which is why I want to be off here at a reasonable time too, and try and go in the morning and get that done. Because of course they're only open from 8 to 5 when people are working. So you have to take off work to go do it. And as far as registering a car, there's no appointments, I believe. So I'm going to go 8 o'clock and then hopefully be done sometime. I would say before work at 9, although that's probably very unrealistic, but at least sometime that's not so far into work. And then you get to wait about 2 or 3 months for a separate appointment so you can go get your license that you're supposed to, under law, have within 90 days. So the appointments are, 60 to 90 days out, but you better have it before 90 days. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Nobody cares.
The laws are geared against you. I mean, think about how many reasons you might want window tints, and the only justification government has for you not having them. That's one to several.
They've got.
I don't want strangers looking in my car and thinking that I got shit for them to steal. I don't want UV rays destroying the fucking interior of my car. I think they fucking look cool, and it all gets negated by officer safety.
Officer safety, officer safety, public safety, and then they want to say, oh, what if somebody gets kidnapped or something? I'm like, okay, so should we ban panel vans?
Cop cars shouldn't be allowed to have tints. Citizen safety. Doesn't that matter more? Didn't you sign up to keep the fucking citizens safe?
And if they want to go the argument, oh, you can't see at night. Well, then why are you exempt? Can you see better at night? Are you special?
Yes, because they've had training, brother. They have training. They can see through tint. They can type on their computer while they type license plates. They can talk on the radio, talk on the phone. They can drive with a coffee and a donut.
They put in cat eyes. They have infrared laser eyes. You didn't know that?
They're fucking amazing.
All cops got Terminator eyes. And here's the best part.
Bastards.
You're just not allowed to have it in the front seats.
Yeah.
I could have limo tint in the whole back seat of my car. I could have someone sitting back there with a Tommy gun. You ain't gonna see it as long as you can see the driver. Yeah.
But they claim it's for kidnapping.
There's no consistency. None of the laws are consistency. It's something to fucking nail you with. That's it.
Listen, I hate the fact. I hate watching videos where the cop pulls somebody over and they open their window this much and they go to hand the information that the cop needs to give them the fucking ticket for whatever the fuck it was they did. And the cop's like, roll the window down all the way. Roll the window down all the way. No, you gotta roll the window. And then they wind up beating the holy shit out of the guy to get him out of the goddamn car. It's like, no, you just need the fucking information. If I had one of those like bank drawer things they used to have, you put it in and fucking the shit comes out the other side, I'd use that,
Yep.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah, like one of them transfer drawers.
There's a short video. There's a short video online. You can tell this guy's driving a truck, and you can tell a cop's at the window, and he's got the tint meter on the window, and he's like, 0, and he's all like proud about it. 0, and the guy goes, wow, and the cop rips it off the window and like goes on about his business. But like you can tell the guy just didn't care. It's like, oh yeah, okay, give me the ticket, I don't care. But the cop's all 0, like, oh, no lights going through, and it's like, some lights got to be going through. You could see through it. What do you see? You see light. So your meter's wrong.
Calibrate that motherfucker in front of me.
I'm sure it's between 0 and 5, but it can't be 0. So
now I'll tell you this, and I can't speak for every cop, but I was going to become a cop in New York. I went to college.
Get off my channel.
Yeah. You know what? I was signing up to help people because I wanted to join the service. And after I blew my knee out, the Marines wouldn't take me, and my grandmother begged me not to go. And I said, if I can't go fight the war over there, I'm going to fight the war here. And I really wanted to keep this place safe. One of the first things I was taught was as soon as you put that badge and that uniform on, you're a target, and it's us versus them. They separate us from the pesky citizens. Now, Rick's got a pension and he's got stuff, you know, he may not want to go out there and say it, but the literal training was you are removed from the civilian population. You are now higher than them. You're better than them. You're more important. You got to watch your ass because without you, the pesky citizen wouldn't survive. And it gave you this God complex. And a lot of people feed on that and they lose it along the way. And once you're in that, it's the biggest fucking gang in New York. Is the police, and the biggest fucking gang in New York correctional facilities are the goddamn COs, and that's it. They bring in the drugs, they cover for each other, and if you want that protection, you're not going to turn around and snitch on anybody, because before you know it, they'll throw you in a cage. And the only thing worse than being a criminal in this fucking correctional facility is being a cop in this correctional facility as a prisoner, and that's how they get you. It's kind of like how politicians work. It is so fucked. It is so fucked. And that's from direct training. I was taking these classes to become a law enforcement officer, and they told me, you're a target, you're separate, it's us versus them.
Weird, man.
I heard that, I was like, oh, so we're not part of the general public anymore. Nope. They're your peons, and you count more.
Dude, that's so weird. At the time you were probably doing that, I was taking classes on how to be a criminal and a biker, and I was getting the same fucking message. You are now above everybody else, and everybody else is peons.
Yeah. A lot of people are, though, and it's their own fucking fault because they don't like to read. Or, you know. Turn on the news. You do my thinking for me, and I'm gonna copy and paste your opinion as my own, and then I don't know why.
It is amazing.
Nothing I believe makes sense. It's like, well, because you don't live in reality. You live in other people's opinions.
Right. D, you're awful quiet up there. What do you got to say, brother?
He's like, I'm just taking notes on all you motherfuckers. You wait till I leave Massachusetts.
You there?
What's up, Bo? We're talking to you, Dale.
I think he's frozen.
Must have been some. No, I can see him chewing. Those are just some special
something.
Gummy worms.
Yeah, he's chewing something.
Good gummies.
He's finishing swallowing.
Hey, Fly, is my audio coming in ahead of time or behind time?
You know,
am I still magical?
Yeah, you went back to being magic right now. You were good for a while. It was only like a half second, just enough to like maybe make you restart a video or something. You're like, God, this isn't quite right. Where earlier it was like a full maybe 3 or 4 seconds. You're back to a few seconds. So
okay,
you're ahead of time. Ooh, see, that one was on. The okay was on. So I guess it's hit or miss right now. Yeah, you're on right now.
I'm cool. All right on. I'm glad you came on, brother.
Yeah, I was on the treadmill again and showering and whatever. I got to get stuff ready. And again, I'm getting up early in the morning, so I wanted to make sure some stuff was done. What's Bobby over here pointing at? And he's messing around. You can tell you can tell.
He's having issues with his thermostat.
We've seen that.
Yo, this is for real. I'm going.
Somebody in the comments said they're motion activated.
Oh, maybe they are motion activated.
There's no fucking reason. When I turn it off, it should be off.
Yeah, but you know, things aren't
That's
like
true.
that anymore. They're smarter than you.
Well, that's the scary part. AI is now reproducing. It's reproducing. Did
Dude.
you know that? Oh, look up
Skynet-
technology in the AI spectrum.
wanna.
We are finished. Yeah, AI is going to want to protect humans from humans. It's another cop complex. Let me ask you something, Mr. Fly. Hold on. Gotta go
On the
in
spot.
here. On the spot. Well, this is how I do all this shit.
Better than on the box.
Out of the box. Oh,
Out
on
of the box.
is different. On the box, that's a good night. That's like a bottle of wine. You take the miss out.
On the soapbox.
Yeah. Okay. What's everyone's opinion about this masks on planes getting fucking pulled back?
I don't
It's
give a
just,
fuck.
yeah. Well, I say it's wrong that they're defying the court order. Now, of course, I don't support it, but at some extent, I can understand the company going, we don't want to make all of these changes off of one judge that we know they're going to come in and say, oh, he's not right, we overturned him. Some higher court's going to do it. Now through your company, you're going to have to implement a change and a change again. Does that make it right? Do I agree with it? No. But on a company standpoint, I could see them wanting to do that. But I think they have a bigger agenda behind that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean,
Nice. I like that answer.
my thing is, to each airline company their own. That's fair if you want to force your customers to wear masks. Now, I think the big disconnect is all the mask holes don't realize they could still wear their masks. And I don't think enough people know about plane air filtration systems. They have the HEPA filters. They
HEPA
have
filters, yeah.
every what is it, 30 seconds, that air is it's probably one of the safest enclosed spaces to be breathing air next to other people. But here's the big kicker. You got places like Tennessee, Florida, Texas, where you could be in a restaurant all fucking day, no masks, no nothing, go to a crowded ballpark, all this and that, but not until you get to the airport, and then on an airplane suddenly you got to wear a mask. And there's a HEPA filter there, which is it's the technology for air filtration, because they have to pressurize the cabins, keep fresh air coming in. They don't want to contaminate the little capsule. I'm looking at it as all of these people losing their fucking minds aren't reading the data on masks. And they like that little stranglehold they had on the red states, because for instance, Yank in Florida, he don't have to wear a mask anywhere until he goes into an airport or an airplane, and they're fucking pissed. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I work for the film industry. I heard the COVID people up front losing their fucking minds over this. Oh, well, you can't carry a gun on the plane. First of all, we were allowed to carry guns on the plane, which we used to be allowed to.
Yeah.
9/11 wouldn't have happened. Okay? Because rational people don't just fucking shoot innocent people. And if an irrational person comes onto a plane with a gun, which the TSA misses about 90% of them, the whole plane would turn around and shoot him. Okay? It's Darwinism. We eliminate the bad by the good being able to eliminate the fucking bad. This mask shit is a paper face diaper safe space for virtue signalers, because the data doesn't match. You're going to mask kids. They are the least vulnerable. I can go out right now, no mask anywhere. No mask anywhere. I could walk around. When's the last time you saw someone with AIDS have to fucking wear a mask or social distance, or hepatitis have to social distance, or any of it?
How about they passed a law in California that people with AIDS don't have to
it's a misdemeanor. It's no longer a felony to knowingly.
they don't have to fucking let somebody know they got AIDS.
But you gotta wear a fucking mask.
But you gotta wear a face fucking diaper.
I believe it's a control mechanism, and I think because as we see through these laws and shit they pass, they're losing a grip of power they're losing a grip of power, and that's why they're going nuts. So, for instance, these people that I have to deal with at work, and I respect their job. I'm not trying to cause a ruckus, but they're about to be out of a job. They're about to be out of it. They're in a panic, so they have to. Oh, this is nuts. This is nuts. It's like, but your job doesn't exist. It's bullshit. It's been based on bullshit. The science changes. Remember when Fauci himself said that masks might stop a droplet? Here's my advice to you. If you all are afraid of COVID, N95, not KN95. N95 will block the particulates you're looking for, and a full-on respirator. Wear a respirator if you're that afraid. These laws don't say you can't wear a mask. Doesn't say you can't wear a gas mask. Doesn't say you can't wear an N95. It just says, hey, if I want to be free to expose myself to whatever's in the air, I got that freedom. So to me, it's a complete control thing. And I think airlines are allowed to. They could say no more masks, or you have to wear masks. I just think the ones that are going to keep pushing this shit might lose a little bit of business. I mean, what was that? United
An
flight?
American.
That was
Ironically, American.
ripping fucking
American.
people off the flights. They had that doctor guy that they were booting from flights. You should not be able to sell tickets for seats you can't fucking honor. And then the guy got all bloodied up and shit, dragging people off flights and shit. 2-year-olds with autism. Oh, he won't keep his mask on. The whole family's booted. I mean, this is totalitarianism, and it's all fucking control.
I think you should be able to buy 2 seats too. Off topic, but
You should be allowed. Get yourself a
not?
little leg room. Give yourself
like
a
what?
little
Yeah,
space.
you give yourself more room, and if it's a big person and they want to buy 2 seats, they can do that. And for the airline, why is it not a win? It's probably a minor efficiency, but it's a tad bit less weight. Somebody less
Yep.
they have to check in.
Ultimately, the airline wins. It's less soda. It's less weight. It's
Yeah.
a little more room. And if they paid for it, what does the airline lose? I'm
Right.
100% with you on that.
Here's my thoughts on the mask, real quick. Just a real quick, basic rundown. You want to wear a mask? Wear a mask.
Wear it.
You don't
Yeah.
want to wear a mask? Don't wear a mask. My personal thing is the one thing this pandemic got me to do was wash my hands a little better, take a little better hygiene precautions when I touch shit, because it just fucking makes sense. And if I want to wear a mask when I go somewhere, I'll wear a mask. And if I don't, I don't. But I don't like anybody telling me what I got to do. And that's the problem that I have with all this.
They took it with this control shit.
That's
Once
right.
they realized they could shut down New York City, they're like, you're all little bitches. And 2 weeks to flatten the curve turned into 2 years. And now you got to
Plus-
take this experimental jab. And they
Fuck
want
no.
55 years to fulfill FOIA requests. And it's like, well, you know, I'm no rocket scientist, but I did study microbiology and epidemiology. I mean, it's pretty fucking simple how your cells work. And when you change the messenger fucking RNA cells to produce spike proteins that your body doesn't normally produce, maybe we should hold off on giving it to fucking 5-year-olds and mandating this shit, especially when they were saying, because I'll play the videos, I'll bring them back. This is your best defense to not catch it. Remember when that bitch Rachel Madcow said, when you get the vaccine, the virus stops. It doesn't then jump from person to person to person. And all of a sudden it's like, no, you could still get it even with the vaccine. And they had to change the definition of herd immunity. Vaccine. They had to change the definition of anti-vaxxer. I have all my vaccines. I'm not playing with my fucking my DNA.
DNA,
But
right?
if I'm against the mandates, I'm an anti-vaxxer. Then you know what? Call me a fucking anti-vaxxer. I'm not suffering from myocarditis. Well, the rest of you turn into fucking pickles. And now some people need it. Some people, it will help. You can't mandate this shit. We're all lab rats. And the government released Agent Orange, released Lyme disease. You think I trust the fucking government? Remember Forsey saying, masks don't work. Then double masks. Then 10 masks. And now we don't need masks again. It didn't come from a lab. It came from a fucking wet market. But we can't
Yeah.
question the
Yeah,
lab.
and keep them on the airplanes and on the airports. But I thought it was pretty funny. They said just 2 weeks, guys. We're only going to do it for 2 weeks. I was like, is this a joke? Is this to see how many times they could tell us 2 weeks?
To stop
Right.
what? What was the 2 weeks for, Fly?
To stop the
Come on.
spread.
Who knows?
No.
Yeah.
Not even. To stop the hospitals from being overran.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because of deaths, because of hospitalizations, not cases. Remember, when people stopped dying from it and the hospitalizations went down, it was then suddenly we're measuring this catastrophe with cases. You know how long coronaviruses have been around?
Oh, absolutely. Forever.
If we went back to
Forever and a day.
measuring deaths, the world would be wide open. Look at fucking Shanghai right now. Have you seen those videos of those people
Dude,
screaming because they're fucking
that's-
starving to death? That's a horror
that's-
movie.
They are.
That is
That's what I
literally
was
a
gonna bring up.
fucking horror movie.
I was sitting here waiting to say that because what blows my mind is not only how horrific that is, but how
Horrific.
amazing,
It's
dude, how amazing is it that 25 million people are letting this happen to them?
Well, they
Do
got
you
no
understand what 25 million people moving in one direction and saying, nope, we're not going to do it, would do? But they're not doing it.
in the world.
They're fucking sheepified. They're afraid of their government. They think their government is going to help them. Whatever the fuck it is that's keeping 25 million people locked in their houses blows my mind. And that's
I'll tell you
coming
right now.
here if we're not
I'll tell you.
careful.
You want to know what? Electric fences and concentration camps. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, that's where
for
I end up.
anybody
That's
that
where I'm
didn't
going to
know
end
that,
up.
China has concentration camps where they use forced labor.
You can't do it
and
to
just
25
eliminate
million people.
They
though.
have mobile euthanization vans that will show up out front of your house, say you've been sentenced to death, and they kill you right there. They weld you in your apartments and they put up electric fences.
The problem is everybody watches while one person goes and sticks their finger in the water to see what the temperature is. The alligator eats that person, and then they all go, maybe we don't want to do that. You know, and they don't all go out there and check on things for themselves, or they don't all go out there at the same time and force. And that's the problem, is getting because everybody's got a different line in the sand. And if everybody, and it's probably sort of a curve where some, there's very few people that have the line very far out. There's a lot of people in the middle, people far back. But the problem is it's always that peak of the curve where maybe only one, two, a few people insignificant go out there and, stick their foot out there in the wind, and then it gets chopped off. So that's the problem.
I mean,
everybody's
man. Oh, dude, you're
Nobody
absolutely
panics
right.
until
You're
they come to
absolutely
you.
right.
No
What are
one
they going to
panics
do
until they
if
come to you.
25 million people all walk out their door at the same time?
Nothing.
What are they going to
Here's the
do?
problem. How do we get 25 million people?
Well, you have to have what you have to start with is actually
need a common
a unified principled base of people that all have the same fucking ideas, like we used to have as Americans,
We're not
but
a
they
hive
managed to
mind,
break
no.
us
We
up.
all have you and Fly all have differing opinions on some topics. There's no
Sure.
way we would ever be a hive mind like the left. They're a cult. We're not. So
Correct.
we can't get organized like that. You know what I mean? It's very tough. And the second you start organizing, the FBI infiltrates, and we're all terrorists. We're right-wing, white supremacist extremists. We're all the wrong complexion to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
a
know.
reason why they say it. While black crime statistics are through the roof, we're the main threat and to them democracy. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna look right in the fucking camera lens. You're goddamn right, because these motherfuckers are out here. You're incarcerating them. You got them under your thumb. You don't have us under the thumb. You can't fucking control us. We don't accept democracy, mob rule in our constitutional republic. So you ain't taking me alive.
Boom.
And that's where that lays.
Agreed.
That's why we're the biggest fucking threat, because you can't control us. We're the ones that jump out of that gripping fist. The rest of these guys play your system. They go and they do their 3 hots in a cot. We're not on the fucking plantation. And that's your biggest fucking problem. You know why? Because we don't follow democracy in a fucking constitutional republic. Mob rule, individual liberty. We need a divorce of this nation, because as long as people want mob rule, we will never be able to have individual liberty. You can't fucking bully half the population into what you want. And that's why we are your biggest threat, because we'll never agree with you on that. You want to kill babies? Go do it on your own. I don't give a fuck. You know, that shows for you. And God bless you at the gates and all of that shit. But at the same time, don't tell me what I can and can't do. It's, you know, we are the biggest threat. Us free thinkers. And it's easy to label white supremacy when everything's white supremacy. Let's dive into that New York subway shooter, because black supremacy doesn't exist. Racism works one way. And as long as that's the narrative, well, you're going to see your cities burned down every time a black criminal gets put in their fucking place. It's pretty easy. I've been arrested once. I didn't resist. I'm not dead. What happened with
I've been
George?
arrested a few times, and I've never fucking. I gave
how-
the cop a hard time once. I got a thumping.
Who gets killed more by the police? Unarmed white men or unarmed black men?
I'm not gonna say it.
It's pretty fucking easy. It's unarmed white man by a huge majority. And you say, oh, well, white men are the majority, so that statistic makes sense. Okay, now let's look into crime statistics. Who creates more of the crime? Because that doesn't land on the white man's shoulders. So you explain the crime statistics and before you start bringing up the majority clause with the shootings. Because for a cop in America to shoot a black man right now, they know they're going to be printed on the front of the fucking paper, even if this guy's resisting in a stolen car with a kidnapped kid with dope and a fucking illegal gun. If they shoot him, suddenly they're going to be in fucking prison themselves. But a white guy, nobody cares about that.
Yeah, so what happens when I get pulled over? What am I doing, especially with my dark tinted windows? I'm rolling all of the windows down and I'm putting my hands on the steering wheel. And then when he comes up, I'm going to tell him, hey, stuff's over here and over there. And, you know, I'm going to reach for that. Is that okay? I have this thing down here that you're going to need to know about. You know, it's like, it's that simple. And obviously I won't give any details, but there was somebody at my work that was like, my friend told me this story, and basically, long story short, he was pulled over by a cop, and since his window didn't work, when he was pulled over, he decided to open the door and get out and start walking towards the cop car. And the guy at work goes, I told him, are you crazy? You could have been shot. And then he says, that was a young black man, you would have been shot. And I was like, really?
Oh, shit.
Did you have to go there? I was like, why did you just tell him it wasn't a good idea? Because he was at risk himself of being shot, because it's dumb. It's stupid. You don't do it.
We can easily debunk two things right now.
Okay.
If you step outside of your car and the cop tells you to get back in the car, you get back in the car. At that point, they're not worried about officer safety. If we're going to play this race game, if it was a black man, because we saw the white mass shooter, school shooter, whatever, they turn themselves in. Oh, if it was a black man, would have been shot. Did they shoot and kill this NYC black supremacist?
No.
No.
Treated him pretty good.
That fucking argument's right. He turned himself in. He called the tip. Mayor fucking Dinkins over here is sitting there celebrating. Fucking Hulchel is saying, this violence needs to stop. Well, bitch. Stop supporting this bullshit bail reform. We told you before it happened that crime was going to spike through the window when you're talking about $500 bail, you get out and go rob and rape someone else. Okay, so it's not your fault. You're going to yell at us law-abiding citizens. Fair enough. And Eric Adams, this motherfucker comes in and goes, oh, we caught the guy. No, the motherfucker turned himself in. The motherfucker turned himself in. He called and said, I'm the guy you're looking for. They found him. They knew where it was. He went walking up, and then some other guys, like, because they still
another guy called him.
Like, I'm looking at the guy. They come up.
Couple people called, but he called himself in, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I was going to say, if he's out at McDonald's, he's not hiding. You know,
Did they shoot him?
Rick was
Hey.
saying he had some good tactics, but let's be real. If he was
Hey.
doing good tactics things, he wouldn't have been out at McDonald's.
Hey,
Right.
America. Did they shoot the motherfucker?
Yeah.
What was he? A black supremacist.
Yeah.
Did they shoot him?
No.
Now shut the fuck up about that if it was a black man. Because that motherfucker's alive to breathe our air today, and I don't think he should be.
I
don't think he should be.
I want to bring something up that Fly mentioned when he was talking a little bit
Yeah, I'm
before we
gonna
talked
digress.
about.
I'm done with my rants. You could turn the. Sorry.
I didn't turn it on,
I was
but okay.
closing it up, but you said you didn't have much of a list. There's your excitement for the
Right
night.
on. I dig it. Fly. Now you said when you get pulled over for your traffic infraction, you roll both windows down. You let them know you got your hands on the steering wheel.
Not even
all this
both.
stuff.
Back windows too.
Okay, back windows too. Here's my problem with that. Okay, now I got a problem with that just simply because I don't fucking like that. I don't like the fact that I'm being pulled over for a non-violent crime,
You
and
basically
I have
being
to act
quick
all
checked.
afraid of these cops who are so fucking scared of their own shadow that unless I go, yes, sir, they're gonna fucking plug me. Not in this country, man. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I need to give this guy a hard time. I realize he's doing his job. I'll take my ticket. That's fine. But I am not going to like roll over and show him my belly because I'm afraid that he's so afraid he's going to fucking kill me. Doesn't
I
that,
agree.
that doesn't
Yeah,
bother
it
you at all
sucks.
that you
No,
have
it
to be
does.
that way?
It does. It sucks. And I think I think in a way, the only thing that helps balance it out a little bit, and it's still wrong, is you're like, oh, maybe the ticket won't be as bad. Maybe it won't be as hard, or he'll get that you're kind of almost you're with them. You're not in the club, but you know what the club's about or something. So
I got you. I got you.
You're not in the gang, but you're like a family member of the gang. So. But yeah, no, it does suck. Where I thought you're going to go with it is, okay, great. Now everything's in plain sight. They could they're visually searching your car. Which is
I
another
don't
thing.
like the fishing. And that's what
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff has to do with, the roll the windows down, and they want to, oh, I smell fucking alcohol or your wife's ass on your breath or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like, give me my fucking ticket for what the hell you pulled me over for and see you later.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's another thing. One of them was in California, and so I go, hey, it's down here, and it was on my right side, and he's like, can I see it? I was like, yeah, it's,
You reach for it. I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to get accused of
and I'm
flying
like, there's no way he could still see it because I'm in a 4-door sedan with like a center console there. I was like, I can't imagine him seeing it any better, but
Yeah,
this
because
is
you'll
the
come
best
up with
he's
tips
getting.
and then
I'm like, this is the best he's getting. Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, still
I'll
down there.
just get out of the fucking car. You you do.
Yeah, I
mean,
was like,
I've
is
been-
this a joke or what? Is this a setup?
Yeah, it's a setup. That's, I mean, shit. I've been pulled over before and yanked out of the car and stuff, and I get my gun back, and it's in pieces, and it's all taken apart, and the
The ammo's
bullets are
out.
out of it, and it's in a
Don't load
bag,
it
and
until
it's
I
like,
leave.
you fucking moron, give me my shit. And I just start doing my thing, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I am fucking legal to do this. Not only am I legal per this card that says I'm a good guy, but also I have a constitution that says I'm allowed to have this. So fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Constitution
makes me
is
mad,
my
man.
gun permit.
What's that?
Yeah. The Constitution is my gun permit. And by the time
Exactly.
you find things you want to lock me up for, you're folding flags. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
you
look
don't
for
even-
them. If you can find them, good for you, because I wish I knew where they were.
You don't even need a license in this state, but I still think I'm going to go after mine just for legal reasons. I think it's always better if you have them all. You get to say you went through because you get to say, "Oh, I
You
went
come
through
through
this
the
training,"
government
even though I've done training that's much
Makes
better
sense.
than their stupid little 4-hour class. You get to say,
Yeah.
"I did the thing that you're supposed to do." So,
Right. I jumped through the hoops, sir.
yeah,
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
you
Can
know
I have
what?
another?
They can't bust my balls. I could say whatever the fuck I want about COVID, but on set, I put my mask on, and they can't say a fucking thing. You know, I don't agree with
that's
it,
me at
but
work.
I'll abide by it. I mean, when you come and go, we're gonna stick this in your arm, are you gonna find out real quick where I lost all my guns at?
Yep.
Oh, I
hear ya.
found them. Yeah, get the fuck away from me with that shit. Fuck you. And when push comes to shove, but we ain't there yet. We need to do,
No, I think we're there.
and this is, you know, prepping. It's a
I
big
think
deal.
we're there.
Because we're real close to peanut butter hitting the fan. And some people got peanut allergies, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know,
That's
there's
all
only
right.
so much we could disclose. But Fly Crew, are you on Facebook or any of that?
Yeah, Fly, you got anything you want to promote here?
yeah,
Any way to get
no.
hold of you?
No, nothing
Come
like that.
on.
I could drop in the private chat. I'll drop my number in there, but nothing like that. I'm not big on social media and stuff like that. You know, I don't really post on there much.
Well, I like putting myself on the radio, so I do have a Facebook, and you're welcome to go. It's all public, but there's other things that I like private chatting because it's no one's fucking business, and you know, it's one of those things where off channel, there's only so many things we could really honestly say on YouTube, because the second we say that, YouTube is against our rights of free speech. Wojcicki's gonna come out and fucking ban the goddamn channel. And as Yank and Gutter grows, we don't want, because they'll retro ban. They will retro
Oh, yeah.
ban.
And that is so wrong too. We don't even need to
so
go
wrong,
into that.
right? It
But
was right
you could do
yesterday,
something
but
10
not
years
today.
ago that was within the rules. Then they changed their rules. That would be like the government. You know, the government can't do that. Why can YouTube do that?
They
and
do
then
it with
come
guns
back?
all the time.
That's true.
Banning 10-round MIGs, banning 30-round MIGs.
Well,
You
they
know what?
generally grandfather in that case, or
This-
provide some
This
registration.
gun is factory 30-round MIG. That's the factory standard. Well, you can only have a 10-round MIG. Now it's only 7-round MIG. Well, this came with a 30-round MIG. Well, you're a felon now.
Yep.
It's the same thing. And Russ could say whatever the fuck he wants. I've shared.
Who the hell's that?
Memes. Hold on. I could share simple memes I found on Facebook and get banned for them. And he's like, well, the way I word it, I'm like, I simply shared a meme. And they're like, that's false information. Sorry, Facebook, since when are you the fucking arbiters of truth and the fucking fact checkers and the Ministry of Truth? You guess who got banned on fucking, what got censored on Facebook? Here's a little something you might have missed. Fauci himself, that video of him saying that if you had the flu, that you don't need the vaccine because that's the best immunity and the best vaccine is having the infection, getting infected yourself. He got fucking censored. That video got taken down. If I see a meme I find clever or funny and I share it and it happens to be false, it's not gospel, but now I'm banned. It's an echo chamber. It's bullshit. I didn't say a fucking word about it. And there was a time Yank would tell me, well, it's the way you word things. So sometimes I'll add my own opinion. And it's like, dude, I'll share something. The link itself will get me fucking banned. You know? And it's because I had a hell of a following on some of them. I had a Facebook profile. I think I put up a video and I think it was like a week. I had 250,000 fucking views. They erased the whole profile. Does not exist anymore. Its name was Pat Riot, which was Patriot. And gone. Fucking gone. Just gone. They wanted to create a Twitter, but they couldn't. Hey, Jake.
Why? Jake wants to say something to you.
I'm
only you advice real quick. You can get out of Austin.
Say that
If
again?
I can get out of Austin, or if I can reply, get back to you. It was one of those.
Get out of Austin.
Get out of Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in Austin. I'm in the other center for the same type of people, Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
Words of wisdom from Jake.
Look, I lived in Austin for a year and a half,
You lived in Austin for a year and a half, Jake?
and then I moved to Queens, and that was the best move I ever made.
Huh. Best movie you ever made?
Hey Jake, let me ask you a question. Jake,
No.
you there?
Yeah.
Did you like my email comment on my video? Was that you?
Yeah.
Copy and paste it. Did you do that?
It won't let me.
If you scroll your cursor over it, you should be able to copy and paste it.
I got your email.
You have it?
He got his email.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna delete that. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Send me an email.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. The only things I've ever heard that come out of Texas are steers and queers. And I don't see antlers on you or Jake's head, so.
Yeah. Golf ball, garden hose. We got you.
Hey.
Put your hat on. You've
Hey.
got the shininess right where it goes.
I do. I do.
Hey. Hey. And all.
Hey, what?
And all that. It want to get technical.
Still want to get technical?
I was born in order.
Say that again. If you want to get technical, what?
I was born in order.
Oh,
You were
okay.
born in somewhere.
Order.
I can't get it.
Or the no. I don't know what.
Yeah. Where are you?
Where are you?
Where is who?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't telling you where I am, you weirdo.
What state are you in?
Florida.
That's where I was born.
On my couch, you're all gonna be pissed.
Hey.
All right, guys. Enough of the banter. Listen, it is now 20 of 12 my time. Almost midnight. We've been at this for a while. I'm going to have to shut this puppy down because we're about done for tonight. Did everybody get the phone numbers that were left? Okay, hold on. In the private chat. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I got one to write.
Not yet, motherfucker.
I see you.
We know who's old here because I hear two people getting out pens and paper.
Oh, you fucker.
No, actually, it's smart because digital records are traceable and losable.
Yeah.
My little pen and
paper.
if you don't have my little black book, you ain't got shit. And in a shit hits the fan situation, I could take it or burn it.
And you know what the funny thing is too about the writing stuff down. Everybody's so used to electronic, right? I was just looking I just lost my dog, right? And I haven't transferred any electronic pictures that I have of him over 11 years to actual pictures that I can put on my wall in a collage like I have for every other pet that I have. So that's something that kind of bothers me about this whole electronic thing is that everything gets done electronically, but it's never for real. All it takes is your battery to stop working, for your phone to fuck up, for
How about
something,
you lose
and
your
you
phone and
lose
you need
all
to
that
call
shit.
someone?
What's that?
How about you lose your phone and you need to call someone? Unless it's like one of maybe 2 or 3, 4 people
Yeah.
that you.
How many
you
phone
your
numbers
number
do you
remember?
remember? You remember your home phone number, don't you? When you were a kid.
Yep.
Yes.
Few family numbers. That's it.
685-7119 was my phone number when I was like 5.
957-3588. Back when Suffolk County was 516 area code.
Everyone's
Wow.
gonna start calling those
Now
numbers
you can't remember your own password to your fucking email.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot it today. A week I couldn't turn this thing on. I couldn't turn this fucking computer on because I'm like, what? I forgot the number, the password.
Pen and paper. And my
Exactly.
brain, once I write something down, it commits to memory better than just hearing it. So if I write it, I take the time to phonetically, auditorily, and visually embrace that info. My brain absorbs.
I what go
Ain't no questions from you quick.
Oh, Jake, you are in the family. It is ball busting time. We can bust your balls like anyone else. Equality, bitch.
That's what he said. Don't treat him like anybody else. So yeah, you know, your questions ain't quick, but go ahead.
Can I get your number again?
Can I what? Remember that number again?
Oh, yeah. I'm taking the number.
Oh, he's taking information and probably giving it to the government. You fucker. 685-7119. How's that?
Oh man, you're gonna have to delete this live now, Bo.
No, I don't care. It's not my number anymore. I was a kid. That was back in the 1970s, man.
You really can your number.
Yeah, you can have my number. It's in the chat.
75309.
Yeah, I know that.
Here, Jake, let me read it to you.
Yeah, I put
Yeah, it's 1-800.
that's a
Go
lie.
fuck yourself.
The one I just put.
Well, you know what the cool thing is if you
Second
try and
one's
tell
right.
everybody what it is, no one will know what the fuck you're saying.
Shot again. Listen,
Okay. Good night.
Good night,
God
brother.
bless
I love you.
Jake.
Hey, listen.
Love you. Fly crew. Love you.
Black Sheepdog Tony G is in the chat here, and he said he was talking to Fingerpulse Trigger, and he said he thought Dangerous Freedom died. Yes, Dangerous did die. Dangerous died back in, I think, January. I think he died actually New Year's Eve. For those of you that don't know, Dangerous was a
They do all the
fellow
gun
patriot
shit?
guy like us who did live streams on YouTube on off a lot, almost nightly. And he had hours long night streams, and he just died. I don't know what happened, but yes, he died. So I'm just making that clear for those of you that don't know.
Wish I would have watched him
That's
more,
it.
probably, but
He was a good guy.
A couple hours every night gets beyond my limit. I've got too much other stuff to watch as it is. Spend too much time doing it.
Me too. I'll be honest, man. Like this Tuesday night thing that started out with, hey, just a couple of friends getting together and shooting the shit for a little while every Tuesday, has turned into like hours upon hours upon hours of talking. And not only, the funny thing is people don't realize, like Gutter and I will talk Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, before the show. We do the show, then we talk Wednesday. That's 5 fucking days. That's almost like a full-time fucking job to do 3 hours of fucking talking.
Fucking hours.
You're preparing, then you got to debrief.
Exactly.
Yeah, by the time I get home, I try and catch up on Louder with Crowder, and then maybe some videos that Tim Pool, that even Tim Pool will post. I'll watch the first 5 minutes of a couple Tim Pool videos because he usually gives you the gist in 5 minutes, and then he talks for another 25, and I don't care. Then you go watch Rick's videos, odds and ends. It's just like, all right, now my night's gone. So,
Yep.
I mean, I write Tuesday off already pretty much. I'm like, I got to go to the gym before because I ain't making it to the gym after, that's for sure.
I saved
Oh,
my
I am
energy
so
for
glad
this.
you do make it, man.
Yeah, Fly, you fucking cool motherfucker. And you bring some what do they call that? You're very
Well
in the middle.
balanced, thought out
Balance. There it is.
ideas, and I like that. I enjoy that.
Try to be.
So
You
keep
can't
coming,
just be
brother.
on one side
So
or
what do
the
you
other.
think about pineapple on pizza? We'll save this debate
Okay.
for next week.
I like that.
Yeah.
That'll be a surprise just in case anything else fails.
I'll see you on the fucking battlefield. Pineapple and pizza. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Yank, I fucking love you. Fly crew, I fucking love you. I posted it's the second one, not the first one. And Yank can fill you in. Love you guys.
Right on.
Happy Tuesday. Stay awesome. Thanks for being one of the cool kids tonight. Leave all thoughts.
Thank you for coming and bailing us out, Bobby.
I didn't bail
appreciate
nobody
it.
out. Yank, without
Yeah, you
you
did.
and Gutter and without people like Fly and everybody in the fucking chat, I ain't nobody. I'm a part of this circle. And we're all cool kids, huh?
Boom.
Love you. Gotta
sir.
go. Good night. And happy
Peace.
hump day.
Happy
Damn
hump
Right
day.
on, man.
close, right? Oh, in about 15 minutes. Happy hump day. Hump your loved ones.
Ooh.
See you later.
Peace.
All right.
right,
I want
Fly,
to
thank
be
you.
in bed at 10 o'clock, and now it's 10:46. What do you know? Surprise, surprise. I want to get up early in the morning so I go get my stuff done. So it's been good.
Right on, brother.
I'll always be watching, and I'll hop on here and there.
Thank you, brother.
But
Appreciate
It's
it.
been great. Thank you.
Peace.
I'll catch you next week and sometime in between on Rick's Lives if you're there.
Absolutely, Ben. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, I'd like to say thank you to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry that I did not get to read everybody's chat. You know, it's a little difficult. We get people on here, people start talking face to face. That's why I encourage everybody, please give the chat a rest and give the video a try, because we like it when you come on with. It also helps us create a dialogue and a friendship. We get to know each other's facial expressions, which is nice. You can joke, you can see who's a jerk, you can see who's just kidding. So it's a good thing. We want to wish that Gutter, wherever she is, cleaning the Statue of Liberty with a toothbrush, is doing well tonight. We missed her terribly. We ask that you please hit the like button. We ask that you, if you enjoyed it and you're not enjoyed it enough to hit the like button, please share it along any platforms that you may also go to. And that helps spread us around. We'd like to stay over 100 subs. We don't get any benefit from it, but you never know. So thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And I'm going to end the broadcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. Night.